Yeah.
I had to reinstall some old drivers.
Hello,
I don't
hello,
like the new
everyone.
logic. Hey, Zephyr!
Hello.
Oh.
How are we all?
Hello.
I'm
We're
still
good.
gonna need a couple of
Good.
minutes.
That's alright, that's alright.
Okay. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, everybody.
I'm gonna disappear for like 2 more seconds. I am here, but I'm also eating.
That's
so
okay.
I will
That's
censor
okay.
that.
Okay.
This is not a mukbang stream.
No worries, no
Maybe
worries.
someday, but not today. That would be fun too, though. I don't know.
And Malachi has transfigured himself into a cat.
Oh
How
my
about
goodness, how do you do
the
that?
cat's walking around?
Oh my god, I love the cat. Oh my god, the cat! Sorry.
There he
I
is.
just really like cats, okay? They're
No
like
worries.
really cute.
I can hear you guys talking about a cat from the other room.
The cat walked away, and then apparently we're all saying it transformed back into you.
I
I
see.
did do that, yeah.
I did that, yeah.
How is everyone? How are we all?
We're glowing.
Glad to
Doing
hear.
good.
Glad to hear
It's
it.
fabulous.
Yeah, I showed them the collage. They
Mm.
they like it a lot.
Yeah.
They do like it.
That's really
I,
cool.
Yeah, I know Wara's still needs a couple of minutes, so we will stall for a moment. But
Yes.
I would like to formally welcome you back to Trinity Isle, episode 2 of Future Unclear. How are we all?
Thank you
We're
for the
doing
welcome.
good.
Yes.
Very, very excited to see what's in store for us
Mm.
on this new session.
So this is the one where the world is gonna open up a lot more. And it's you know, this is the one where you guys really get to start making your own decisions and take the story wherever you want to go. If you want to go,
Oh no, we have responsibilities.
Oh
yeah,
no.
well, you know,
Daunting.
that's the thing.
Very
That's the thing
daunting.
now. Absolutely.
Mhm.
But you know, if you guys wanna go basically anywhere on the map, then that is your prerogative. That is up to you.
Hell yeah, I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped.
Prerogative and your problem.
I have prepared literally everything that is open to you at the moment because there are certain things that will be locked behind certain points in time.
Oh.
You know,
okay.
so you know.
Watch me break that.
I look forward to seeing you try, Wa. But
Oh,
hello.
God.
But yeah, we will have Rose Camera in a moment. She's finishing
Yes.
some food, and that is fine. But Mr. Barinade, if you would be so kind, what happened last time?
Well, what if I say I don't want to be kind and I'm just going to be a dick this time? No, I'm kidding. Last time on Trinity Isle, on the first session ever, we got a warm welcome to a I'm guessing a sort of a ship that transported us from wherever we were before the session started, and we all met each other through a sort of various weird sort of events, I guess. We ended up kind of crossing paths here and there over the course of the ship docking and arriving at Trinity Isle. We all met each other, and we set off on our kind of a first mini adventure. I think right after docking, we saw in the distance a couple of interesting points of note. We saw a pillar of smoke that we couldn't determine its origin initially from, that didn't look like a forest fire. And we saw some hostile-looking mobs, I think, as well. And we promptly ended up getting into the first battle of the campaign. Unless there was something else that happened before that. But we had a sort of like little, you know, yeah, we talked to each other a little bit. We got to know our characters a little bit. There was a lot of banter happening.
We did miss one thing.
Hmm.
We did miss Walden's lovely vision.
Ooh, Walden's vision,
Yeah.
true. What happened to the? Oh yeah, yeah. I think Walden got
Um,
served something at
like
the
Black
bar.
Kobold,
Served a
yeah.
drink.
Black Kobold served him
Yeah.
as a sus drink.
A very
Very
sausage drink. And he ended up
Mm.
keeling over completely and having a sort of a series of wild visions.
That is
Um,
funny.
Then after that, after our battle in which all of us survived and thrived, we got out.
Barely.
Barely.
I got
Right,
shot.
did get-
I got shot.
We worked
Yeah, you got
together and
shut
I'm quite weak.
afterward.
Yes.
But we made it, all right? We worked together and we, you know, made it through.
I mean, Kretash enjoyed the fight.
Kretash did some damage.
He sure did.
That was some good
Big
stuff.
damage.
I like my personal favorite highlight from that was the absolutely massive counter that just like covered the entire map that we were looking at. So that was some good stuff.
It was incredible.
What happened directly after the battle? I think we set off from there and we went looking for the friend whose name we don't know of Kretash.
We were talking to
Baldir.
the dock worker.
Baldir, yeah.
Which everyone except for
I think Cassiopeia doesn't know.
I think everyone except for Wa is unsure of that name.
Okay,
Wa,
so only
Wa I
one
think
is-
is the only one who knows.
Okay. So we did a little bit of searching, and I think we sort of split up a bit, because Kretash went back to the docks, or the harbor sort of area, to kind of look through the crowds a little bit, where there were kind of injured people lying about. And the rest of us kind of went searching elsewhere. And Wa was the first to run into somebody tied up, I think?
Seth
Remember,
Morgan.
was that right?
Yeah,
No,
Seth Morgan.
Malachi was the first. Kretash was the first one to go in.
Kretash was the
Kretash was
first
the-
one.
Okay. And yeah. And then from there, I think Wa was next, and we slowly all kind of accumulated into that area and had a little bit of a chat. I don't know if Baldir was found. I don't think they were in the previous session.
Nope.
And,
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
They
After we were
disappeared.
all...
Kretash
what
is
did we-
not very happy about it.
I can only imagine. I'm curious, though, as a player, what's happened. But I think okay, we were all in that area. What happened after that? Because now my memory's a bit hazy of what happened after that. I think I
think
started to
that's-
fall asleep a little bit.
Nothing.
We-
Nothing.
Yeah,
where it ended.
that's where it ended.
And we're just resuming from there.
We
Okay.
started
Yes.
making
Yeah,
our way
so-
to the
this
city
is-
of town.
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
We started making our way to a tavern.
And that is where we rejoin our heroes. It's about
Hey.
midday at this point, maybe a little bit past noon. The sun has slowly begun descending towards the horizon, and our intrepid heroes are walking up the dirt path, up the hilly valley of the plains, towards this large plume of black smoke. Baldir is missing. Their only lead, a tied-up dock worker. And their only defense, each other. Now, as you five sort of walk up this hill and look down, there is a small descent, and you see the source of the smoke. You see a caravan on fire. It is not quite as large as you had imagined, but it is certainly still burning, and you all see a small 2-3 figures, you believe, down by the caravan.
I'd like to investigate what I see.
Okay, first roll of the session, roll investigation. A 15. Okay. Takumi, as you sort of get down on one knee and do a little bit of reconnaissance, you identify 2 of the figures are goblins. One is slightly taller, and you can't identify it completely, though you do notice horns protruding from its temple, and they seem slightly taller, slightly slender. But
Okay.
a specific species you cannot identify at this,
Okay,
at
so
this
they're
distance.
Ahead of us on the road?
They are
path?
further down. So yeah, so you go down the hill on the path, and then they are there.
Okay, I'd like to relay this to my party like this. Further down the hill, I see by the burning caravan 2 more goblins. One larger figure. Might be their boss.
Are they alive or dead?
They're... Oh yeah, Zephyr.
They're alive.
They're
yeah,
alive.
no,
Yeah.
they are definitely alive. They're moving about.
Uh-huh.
See,
They're still up and kicking
For now.
Kick. for now. Right.
and what is the range? How far away are they?
A few hundred.
Let's
I mean,
let's
further down
They
the
are
hill.
they are several hundred
Dis-
feet away at this
wait.
point, Malachi. I planned for this. Fool me once,
When
shame
you
on
say
me.
several hundred feet, how many would you?
sorry.
It's kind of difficult to say, but maybe 600 at most.
Oh, lovely. Kretash is going to start very quickly walking directly at them. Sort of like that fast, angry walk.
Let's take prisoners, is what Seelia is gonna say this time, so we know what they're doing.
Is there a standard protocol for taking prisoners that we should be aware of?
Don't kill
Cassiopeia
them.
asks.
Keep them
Do not
alive.
kill them.
Yeah,
Take
that's-
them
that's
down
it.
non-lethally.
Kretash is
However-
going to say nothing and keep walking.
However, if they manage to lose a limb or two on the way, I'm more than okay with that.
Losing no more than 20% body mass, understood.
They'd probably be less
Okay.
inclined to talk if we brutalize them first.
They'd be less inclined
He
to
has a
talk if we just
point.
approach them. They're called prisoners of war for a reason. Don't know why I had this voice in my head. I'm going to be following Kretash. Like straight
Okay,
away.
let's
The
all
moment I
go.
see Kretash walk, I'm right behind.
I will
Let's all go
look
with
at.
him.
Yeah, I'll just say to Cassiopeia and Seelia, it seems those two already are getting a move on.
Murder time. No
You're
murder.
ready.
No murder.
Fun time, murder time.
Okay, we're gonna take prisoners, don't kill them. Okay, murder time, let's go.
All right, you all begin walking down the path. They're not quite. They don't see you yet, and Cassiopeia. As you get closer and closer to this burning caravan, you do notice that to the left of the road there is a bit of a ridge, and it sort of goes up. It's not incredibly high, maybe about 10 feet, maybe a bit more, to the left. That offers a little bit of cover.
Okay, I think seeing this, she would casually fly up. Without a second thought.
You want to fly?
I would like to fly.
Roll stealth.
Roll stealth? Okay. Let's have a look over here. Boom.
What are you for?
I'm hidden.
All right,
Nice.
so the four
damn.
you stop walking for a moment
24.
as the other four continue going down the dirt road. The four of you don't even hear, silent as the night, as Cassiopeia extends her wings and sort of in one fluid motion you push yourself off of the air and glide silently over to this ridge on the left of the road. And the ridge kind of slopes upward a little bit before there is the drop, so you are able to sort of crouch down as you land and sort of army crawl your way up the ridge a little bit. And as you peer over and see this caravan, you notice that the taller figure seems to be some kind of hobgoblin. Their skin a crimson red, horns much larger than you would typically expect, and they seem lightly armored and without a weapon.
Okay. Is it just one did I see?
One hobgoblin, and then you see two goblins that look very similar to the goblins you fought at the dock. And roll me a history check.
Let's roll a history.
Bloody hell! Right, so
Dude,
Wow.
all of the armor and uniforms, all
24.
three of them are wearing, they are not typical whatsoever. Like, this is not what a goblin would wear. The hobgoblin, maybe, maybe they'd wear something like this in a very specific scenario, but those goblins, their armor, their uniform is not typical of what you have heard about, what you've read about goblins. It does seem a lot more professional, a lot more well-made, a lot more durable.
Okay,
Going
okay.
back... Oh, yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say I will keep all that in mind. I think also lore-wise it kind of makes sense maybe because Cassiopeia is a sort of a book nerd, so she's probably read a lot of like random little tidbits about cultures
Nerd.
here and cultures there. Exactly. But okay, if I'm perched up here, is there a way I can relay at least how many of these enemies there are down to the others? Like if I'm perched up pretty high, is there sort of like could I maybe do some sort of like performance check or something to like do a sort of hand signal to signify that there's 3 people or
We don't
goblins,
even
I
know
should
you're
say.
in the air.
I
Roll
think I
roll
did-
me performance with disadvantage.
Okay, let's have a look.
Because they are still quite a way away, but I will let you try.
Okay.
Baronade, like, what is up with your rolls?
They're pretty
Beautiful.
good.
You're getting
I'm blessed.
like duplicate numbers. All right. Okay. So at this range, you try and do some hand signals, but
I don't have hands, I have wings. Oh no.
well, the hand signal types type movements, and no, none of the other 4. You don't. You can see Cassiopeia, but she's kind of just flailing around a little bit. You can't really identify what she is trying to tell you at this
I
point.
think she's trying to tell us that dinner's burnt.
The
Or that
chickens
those
are
goblins are up
left.
to trouble. No surprise there.
So
Yeah.
Zeph, how far are we in now?
You're still about between 200 and 300 feet, Malachi.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Let me know when I get within 120 feet.
I will.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
We know
I
exactly
yeah, I
what
think we
you're
all
doing.
know what you're doing, Mr. Malachi. But
Oh yeah.
so you 4 continue going down the dirt path. Cassiopeia, you can't really tell if they've seen or understood your movements or not, but they are continuing to encroach upon these 3. I will now open
Okay.
up the floor to anyone.
Okay, if I don't get the idea that they're immediately like, oh, 3 goblins, cool, I'll fly down and let them know. Like, I'll come back down, still keep being in stealth. I don't want to break out of stealth. And I'll just let the group know what's ahead of us.
Okay, you maintaining that stealth check you made before, you are able to, you sort of go a little bit away from the edge and fly around. You sort of have a larger radius to help avoid, but you do land down, and the 4 do see you flying at this point as you have pointed yourself out to them, and you land down next to them. Silently, but they do notice.
Okay. I think she just, for the sake of brevity, she just kind of quickly describe, like, the exact situation that she saw up there.
Kretash is completely ignoring this, by the way. Kretash does not care.
How do you word that, Baronade?
I think she very just neutrally described that there's 2 goblins and a hobgoblin wearing armor, which is unusual.
Okay.
And they don't appear menacing yet, but they're not, I guess, they're not like friendly mobs necessarily. We don't know that.
So
Okay.
it's just as we thought.
That's
No
everything that I
thoughts
saw
have
up there.
empty. Okay.
Okay. How do you
How's
for?
Kretash looking? Is he just
Yeah.
barging through?
He's just kind of, he's still walking, I presume.
Yeah, Kretash is absolutely heading straight for them, ignoring everything.
Do we want to continue walking after?
Wait, hang on. Knowing that,
Hanging.
I would like to attempt to restrain Kretash.
Oh.
How?
I
Lasso.
believe the words that I'm going to use is grapple.
No, but like no. But so how do you grapple him?
I'm going to put my arms around, trying to interlock just underneath of the elbows to prevent arm movement. At the same time, then I'm also going to push my legs slightly into the back of the knee to try and prevent forward momentum.
Roll a strength check against Kretash's AC.
Well, I screwed up. It's a 4.
Okay, so
Yeah, no.
yeah, so
No.
Oh,
so
Okay.
Kretash, you do feel as Wa tries to seemingly restrain you, but at the pace Kretash is walking, Wa, you can't really get a good hold of him at this speed. And then Kretash, I will allow you to respond if you desire.
Kretash will turn around and say, "Trust me."
Don't kill them.
and no, he will say, "Trust me," and keep walking, and completely ignore everything after that.
Do not kill them.
Kretash, you are 100 feet
No
away.
response. Okay.
Are you going to kill them? Seelia asks as
I
she
am
is
going-
running a little bit after them, just like what are you gonna kill them?
Hear me out. Chill touch, grab one, and knock another one out with him.
Chill touch. Hold on, let me.
I am going to throw a goblin at the hobgoblin. Holy moly.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna build.
So you.
The
you
intention
wanna-
is to knock the hobgoblin out.
So you want? So
Not kill.
you want to? You want to chill touch and throw one goblin against the other, against the hobgoblin.
Yes,
Interesting.
I want to use it as a baseball bat to knock the
The
hobgoblin
skeleton
out.
hand.
Roll for an attack.
Just my chill touch standard.
Yeah, just chill touch. Roll to hit.
Oh,
Will he
where's
do it?
my luck, you bastards?
Oh, it didn't pop up
Yeah,
for
your
me.
roll.
How
Your
much
roll.
was
Your
that?
roll didn't pop up. 1 second.
Yeah, for me it
Did-
didn't pop up either.
I should
Did
be.
everyone
Oh,
use
hang on.
the character selector on the bottom corner?
Yeah,
Under
you
the
got
chat
it.
box.
I'm
It's
using Opera,
right.
so mine will never show up.
Yeah, no, that's fine. This should work proper, but okay. Yeah. Malachi,
no,
it's
Opera's not supported.
Malachi, it's not.
I-
It's not showing me that you've rolled. Like on D&D
Oh.
Beyond either.
Yeah, it's not for me either.
I can see it. Do you want me to tell you what it is, or do you want me to re-roll?
I'll
see
I
if I
trust
can
you.
work
No,
out the
I trust you. I trust you. What do you roll?
Okay, the roll is 10.
Mhm.
The roll is 10. That doesn't hit. So
I didn't think so.
the skeleton hand rises from the dirt. Everyone sees this, and you go to pick up one of the goblins, and instead both the goblins by the caravan notice this. The one you go for steps to the side, and as the skeleton hand comes around and tries to grab, having missed, it just crumples into dust.
Yeah.
Okay. The goblins and the hobgoblin
And
turn.
Kretash is furious.
Okay, alright. So, the hobgoblins and the goblin. I assume you're all still moving towards the encounter.
Yeah, seeing this happen, I'm just gonna relay to those still with me. It seems that they've been alerted to him. Come on. We have to catch up. As I will start hurriedly making my way up towards.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow him a little bit behind because I got shot recently, so
Yeah, that's fair.
That was actually earlier today.
yeah, still recently.
In fact, just a couple of hours ago, if that.
If
Let-
that, yeah.
Maybe even just an hour ago.
I'd
Yeah,
say-
a
ru-
bit
ru-
more
ru-
salt
Half an
in
hour
the
to an hour.
wound.
Roughly an hour, yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm still hurt.
As you all sort
Oh.
of walk up the dirt track, the goblins and the hobgoblin all turn to you, and the hobgoblin looks at Kretash, staring at your mask, and he just laughs at you.
I am gonna turn back to the others and shout, "Leave the hobgoblin."
No.
Okay.
I mean, sorry, did I say that?
And you let me know. You let me know, because you let me know when I can go again, because I'm knocking that fucker out.
The hobgoblin sort of claps their hands slowly.
He's happy and he knows it.
Well done, little one. For a mage, that was almost impressive. And the two goblins just sort of laugh at you, Kretash, jeering.
Oh shit!
Oh shit,
What the fuck? That's kind of rude.
it's pretty rude.
Kreta,
What you gonna do about it?
Kretash wants to try again. Kretash wants to take another shot at it.
Let's go.
Kretash needs to take another shot at that. Because Kretash is pissed.
Unfortunately, now that you have been noticed,
Roll initiative.
you have no surprise attack. So, everybody roll initiative.
Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah. 2.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay,
poor Wa.
Malachi's rolls are back. Alrighty, give me one moment because I am going to move you over and then I'm going to sort out the turn order.
Ooh,
So,
I love that.
because of...
Oh, sorry, I rolled twice.
No, that's okay. I'll take your first roll. Okay, so this is the layout of the party, due to your descriptions.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to
Alright.
zoom out.
And
Yeah,
I
nice.
need to give me 1 second, guys, because I need to roll for all 3 of these guys as well, and then input it.
Quickly fix my overlay on the fly because all the maps are different shapes.
Okay, Takumi was 7, Kretash 21,
Damn.
Cassiopeia 13. Wa, what was yours?
2.
Yeah.
Gemma.
I saw actually.
And
I saw
Seelia,
that come up on
11.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Yeah, it came up
Oh.
and I felt sad.
It's
And
probably for the
then
best.
That.
Barinade, maybe stack all of
that.
the character, like all of our tokens, one above the other, so that
How
you
do you do
can't
that?
really see. You can just move them.
I don't know why it says Goblin
Or-
C, but we're gonna roll with
or you
it.
can. I don't
Hey.
know.
I'll
Weird.
figure it. I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
Goblin B and Goblin C, so I think it's
Yeah.
just the same tokens you used.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Goblin B and Goblin
yeah.
C.
So, yeah. I mean, it's fine because the numbers are right. It's just the labels that glitch out. Okie dokie. Kretash, you go first.
Let's try this again.
Okay.
Come on, hit the bastard.
21.
21.
Hey.
And again,
Okay, that-
aiming to pick up and knock out the Hobgoblin.
Which one? Red or blue?
We're picking up blue.
Blue. Okay. Roll for a damage.
Roll for a damage.
And I hope you get low because we know you could one-shot these things. Okay. So, you pick up this hobgoblin, this goblin, sorry, and sort of lift it up into the air, and you can sort of see like this blue magic searing over his skin as the skeleton hand slowly crushes it in his palm. Now roll me an Arcana check.
An Arcana check.
Yeah. Alright, that's enough. That is enough. You toss this goblin. I need to go back to this page. You grab this goblin here. You toss him all the way over. He lands in the spot that the hobgoblin's in, and the hobgoblin is forced to stumble back into the grass from the force, and they take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
How do I do that?
Well, because you hit them with a goblin.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering how I do the. Is it just my standard 1d8 or is it a different
I
damage?
roll for it. I roll for it. 'Cause
Oh,
I
you
do-
roll for
yeah,
it. Okay.
I have the calculations.
Say.
Okie dokie, but congratulations. Right, now, Goblin C getting to his feet. Getting to his feet is sort of, you can see there's goosebumps on his skin, and he looks at you, Kretash, after what you've done to him, and he is gonna try and shoot you with his short bow.
Is there any way I can dodge?
You have to take an action to dodge, I believe.
Do you have anything in your reactions that would
Yeah.
let you do anything?
I do not know.
In your
I need to
character
find where I
sheet,
can.
in
Sorry.
your character sheet, in actions, just scroll down. There'll be, it'll be the reactions category right under bonus actions, but above
Yeah,
other.
he doesn't.
Oh,
I'm looking
I've
now.
just got opportunity attack.
Yep,
Right.
Oh well.
So you don't have any reactions.
that is fine. That is fine. So, does 13 hit you?
13 does hit me.
Okay.
Only just though.
I pressed some stuff that I shouldn't have.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You take 3
That's alright.
damage.
3 damage. I can deal with that.
I don't know why it's not popped up there. Oh, there we go. But yeah, you take 3 damage from this goblin.
Yep.
As he fires his short bow, and the arrow lodges itself sort of into your chest, just above your ribs, sort of in between your ribs and your collarbone.
Oh yep. So
And
I'm
now the hobgoblin
basically up in the shoulder.
takes its turn. It should be in range, but I'll just make sure.
Damn, I didn't knock him out.
Yeah, you're in range. Okay. Takumi, the hobgoblin, getting to her feet as well, will brush herself off. And you see as she sort of jolts her arm down, a handful of darts appear in her hand, and she will make 4 dart attacks at you.
4 dart attack?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the first one. I assume 11 doesn't hit.
No.
I assume 14 doesn't hit.
No.
I assume 8. Fuck's sake. Okay. Does a 16 hit?
Does the 16? Alright, so my armor class is 16.
Alright,
so
meets it,
according
beats
to your
it.
rules-
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Meets it, beats it. So, these 3 darts all go flying at you at the same time, and you're able to sort of dodge through most of them, but one of them catches you and sort of cuts you down the cheek and deals to you 6 damage.
6 damage from 1 dart. Okay.
Mhm.
I do not want to
Yeah.
get hit by one of those.
And that will, I believe that will end her turn. I will double check though, because I don't often use it. No, so, after throwing these darts, you will all see as her hand begins to glow, and a ring on her right finger begins sending energy down her arm, as she begins to mutter something to herself. Cassiopeia, it is your turn.
Alright. I am reasonably far away, but I want to try a tried and true trick. Actually, I don't think I even can, really. Right now, I think I'm unable to really do anything because the 2 spells that the spell slots that I did have before, I used in the previous battle. I still haven't rested since then, so I don't have anything other than Druidcraft and Thunderclap. Thunderclap will just make a, Actually, this could do a bit of damage. Okay. Would I be able to cast the Thunderclap? Around a 5-foot range, around 1, or actually, could I get around 2 of the goblins?
Thunderclap, it could be heard. Each creature within range other than, I believe Thunderclap comes from you.
Okay, so it's within just range of me in that case.
Yeah,
okay.
so it emanates from you.
Alright, I could... Okay, how far... If I wanted to move, can I just draw a little line? How do you do the line drawing thing?
It is the circle with the ruler in it underneath the magnifying glass.
Okay, I'm a bit too far to get anywhere from where I'm at. Could I move 25 feet straight ahead?
Yeah.
You
I
can
think that's
move
my
up to
total.
30.
No,
I can't,
Aarakocra
because-
is 25. But you do
Oh.
also have flight. I'm not sure what is your flight speed.
Flight speed is 50 feet, but I'm not flying at the moment.
But you can fly.
I could, but I'll save it for now. I'll save it for now. I want to get a little bit closer first, and then I might use my next turn to fly a little bit in the air.
Okay. So yeah, basically you can use that ruler and calculate 25 feet. Which
Yeah, I'll
is
just move straight
basically
ahead.
this kind of. Okay, go for it. Make your move.
Okay. I think that's where here. Is it here? Here.
Uh,
Let me just remeasure.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
perfect. That's perfect.
Cool. Okay,
Okie dokie.
This is
Alright.
cool.
And you don't want to do any bonus actions.
I can only do Druidcraft with Thunder. You know what? I'll use my turn now to do a little bit of Druidcraft, and I'm gonna use this to create a sensory effect that kind of looks like a sort of sparkle. Like I'll make my wings kind of glitter a little bit, just for effect. You know, I'll use my one cantrip.
Okay. You know what? Roll me Arcana. Let's make it.
Arcana? Okay,
Roll me
okay.
Arcana.
Here we go. Not the greatest roll, but decent.
Yeah, no, it's, there is no effect to that. However, you all see as these sort of little star-like twinkles begin to resonate off of Cassiopeia's deep blue wings. Seelia, it's your turn.
Yeah. I have a question because I'm not sure how this works. I did use Cure Wounds earlier. I'm guessing it's not ready yet. It can't.
If
probably-
you've only used one, you should have a second
Yeah.
spell slot, unless you've used both of them.
I used it only once, but I accidentally clicked something.
No, that's
after,
that's
so,
okay.
Yeah.
So you've used one. So you can cast it a second time, and then you won't be able to cast any of your first level spells until you take a long rest. But you can cast it again
Okay.
because I don't think you've cast
yeah.
Hideous Laughter. Have you cast
No,
Detect Magic? No.
I-
No.
I didn't end up casting that. Okay, so I will look at Wa and I would be like, would you like some healing help? Because you look really beat up.
Wouldn't say no.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
You will have to move next to him to do so
Okay.
because it is a touch.
How-
I think you have the range. So click on
Yeah,
on the mouse
First
on
one?
the top left,
Yeah, and then I do.
and then
Boom.
yeah, you move like that.
Yeah, okay. And then I do Cure Wounds.
Why you heal for 10?
Oh.
Oh, fantastic.
How would you
Okay.
how do you cast this spell? Like visually, what do you do with Wa to cast this cure wounds?
Where was he hurt?
He'd taken a bit of a gash. Like he'd been slashed up on his side, if I remember rightly.
That is correct.
I mean, I think it doesn't matter really where I do touch, so I'm just gonna, like, touch his hand and be like, feel better,
Okay.
warrior.
Seal
And
it.
I'll feel it cooling and flowing through up to my arm and getting to my wounds.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. We'd love to see it.
I don't think I have a bonus one. Wait,
You can double check.
let me check. How do I check?
So
Action,
actions
bonus.
and then bonus.
I mean, I can always do a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, because you have four. You still have 4 of them, so yeah.
Yeah. How many do I have in total?
5.
Like,
It's those
Uh-huh.
5 squares. So every time you use it, you gotta click one of those squares.
yeah, I just did it once for earlier.
So,
Yeah.
quick question for you, Zephyr.
Mm-hmm.
So I've used all of my lay on hands pull, but I've still got divine sense. So can I still use divine sense?
I mean, I'll double check your character, but I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, because I've got 2 empty blocks next to that.
Yeah, you can use
Okay,
Divine
cool.
Sense again.
Awesome. I just know about spell slots. Sorry, carry on.
No worries, no
Okay.
worries. Yeah, if the
Well-
square is not filled, you can use it.
Sorry. I will cast Bardic Inspiration on our boy Kretash.
How do you inspire Kretash?
Okay, I need a second to channel the artistry, and since he already had like a little bit of a disappointment earlier, um, I'm just gonna do I have to like sing anything? What exactly does bardic inspiration?
So the actual action itself is you give people inspiration, but you can
Yeah.
for flavor you can inspire him however you want.
Okay, very well. I'm gonna give him a pep talk. I'm just gonna give him a pep talk.
Go for it.
Like,
Wonderful.
Kretash, you are a very, very strong Mr. Elf. You can do whatever you want to do. We have already seen you do cool things. You're gonna do even more cool things. You're gonna beat up those goblins, and we're gonna catch the taller one and not kill him. Okay, you can do it. That's.
Kretash is just gonna turn and nod and turn back.
Okay, so Malika, you can click the inspiration button on your character sheet now.
Wonderful.
It's right next to your walking speed. And if that's gonna end your turn, Seelia,
Yes.
Takumi, your turn.
All right. Okay, I'm going to just take a finger and just run it over my my cheek where that dart hit me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I will look at the blood for a second and just flick my hand as I then see how far I can charge up. Now 30 feet. Okay, so I can go around here. Okay. I would like to charge up there and then take a bonus action.
Yep, sure, go for it.
Alright, I'm gonna try to use second wind here.
You're full health, aren't you? So you can't take it.
I took 6 damage from the dart.
Oh yes,
right?
no, I hadn't refreshed your sheet. My bad, sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Was cameras.
Whoa!
Whoa,
So-
that is cool. Oh my god,
It
I
is?
just hacked into the Matrix.
One moment, let me just fix this for a second whilst I fix the
I
camera.
don't know what, I don't
Put that
know.
there for now.
I don't know what. Ignore that short bow roll. I don't know why that's come up again.
What? Sure. What?
Yeah.
Did he even mute? What?
I'm not muted. No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Because that just looked very broken.
I actually like it. It's kind of artsy.
Alright, well, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna use second wind yet. I'll use it later. But I'll just move up there.
Okay. I'm just making it so everyone can see everyone's health bars because apparently that had reverted. There you go.
Also,
Wonderful.
he has to actually add a heal for TheMrWa on your character
did.
sheet.
He has. You
Oh,
already has,
okay.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Right, is that gonna be the end of your turn, Takumi?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, then it is Goblin B's turn. The blue
The red one.
Yep. So, having seen you advance, Mr. Takumi, he is gonna meet you. And he is going to go for a scimitar attack. That doesn't hit you, does it?
What number did they?
We can't
14.
see it.
We can't
No,
see your roll.
No,
Okay, 14.
no, 14 does not.
Alright.
Damn, you're chunky, yo.
All right, and then Mr. Wild Short Temper, it's up to you.
Yo, how's it going? Right. So, I am going to. I'm going to move up 30 foot.
All right, go for it.
10, 15, 20, 30. And then with my dagger, I'm going to throw it at the red goblin.
Okay, roll for a hit.
I remember which one I rolled for this.
Don't know why, but your camera's not loading from my end, by the way.
No, it's
It's
not.
not
It's
for
because
me.
I'm now trying to use Discord rather than my OBS camera.
Ah, I see.
Um,
I've only
so
just
I-
noticed it.
Can't do much about it until I try and fix it. But I'm going to have to end stream, close Streamlabs, and reopen it again to do that.
Okay, all right. All right.
23?
23 hits.
Damn.
You're going for the red one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't have to roll with disadvantage because it's exactly 20 foot away.
Yeah.
4 damage.
4 damage. All right, you throw your dagger, and it lodges itself into his side as he goes for a swing on Takumi, and he screams out in pain and looks over to you with part anger, part fear.
Does
And
it do a low pitched meme scream?
we could say that, yeah. Right, top
No,
of
high-
initiative.
high-
Kretash, your turn.
Can I? This will be interesting. Red Goblin's my baseball bat. Blue Goblin is my baseball. Hobgoblin is my target. Can I nail that?
If you want to attempt it, you can, but it will be some very difficult skill checks.
I can imagine. I think I'm just gonna make Ooh, let's see, where is everybody? I feel like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna pick up Blue again and slam Blue down on top of Hobgoblin's head. I'm gonna aim for the knockout again.
Okay, roll to hit Blue.
$14?
Doesn't hit. No.
Doesn't
So
hit.
you're-
Jeez.
Can he use the inspiration point?
I
forgot
about
inspiration.
I shouldn't have told you that. No,
Yes.
That's fine. That's my fault. That's my bad. I forgot you had inspiration.
Yep.
You can use it if you want. I should have asked if you were using inspiration beforehand.
And I feel bad using it now. I was going to use it, but I feel bad using it now.
If you want
Because
to
I
use
know
it, that's
that
fine
it
because that's my blunder, not yours.
I
If you want
I
to
mean,
use it,
I will use it.
now that we know it, it's
it's kind of hard because I know that it won't hit,
Yeah.
but at the same time I was gonna use it. You know what?
That's-
I have a way to resolve this.
okay.
Where is my coin? I
just
can
according
leave.
to
I can make it as fair as possible by using nothing but
Yeah.
chance.
That but
believe.
that was
I feel
entirely
like that
my
is
fault.
the best way that I can do that.
Yep. Shadow is for some reason taking Wild's
Heads-
position on the thing.
Heads.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was-
Yeah.
use
I'm
it.
going to fix that in a minute. I'm going to fix it in a second.
Thank God. Okay, it is tails.
Okay. Alright, you going for the inspiration?
I am going for the inspiration.
Alright, Rai, what die does he have
Fuck
to
the
roll?
coin toss.
If you check your bag of inspiration, it should
It
tell you.
says D6, 1d6.
So yeah, Malachi, the bottom left button in your roll 20 sheet will let you roll just any combination of die.
I can just do that. That's
That
a
makes
2.
it 16. That does hit. All right. So roll for damage on
Roll
the
for
goblin.
damage.
Bloody hell. Okay.
That's full.
And then I need to just double check something real quick.
And yeah, he is only going to knock out the. He is only aiming to knock out
Okay.
the hobgoblin, but kill the goblin.
Okay. So roll me a roll
Arcana?
roll me an Arcana. Yeah. Sorry, mine went blank.
I figured that was what you were gonna
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
For last time. 11.
That succeeds. That succeeds. Right, let me just scroll back down to this. Okay.
Let's go.
So, this first goblin, you bring him up, and he slams down onto the hobgoblin. This goblin is dead. Gone.
Excellent.
I will put him over here.
Is
I-
our hobgoblin knocked out yet, or do I have to throw another goblin?
So, the hobgoblin takes 1 damage from that, and does go prone. But they are still very much conscious. Okay. That goblin is dead. So, the hobgoblin now is going
Has
to...
gotta be pissed off.
is once again, with their other arm, going to pull out... No. Do they? I need to look at the sheet. Do they? No. Yes, they do. Okay, so the hobgoblin will pull out 4 more darts from their other arm, and they stare you down, Mr. Short Temper. And they're
Howdy.
and they're gonna make. Just gonna double check that you're in range. Yeah, you're in range. Okay.
Shoot.
And they're gonna make 4 dart attacks once again on you.
How far away are they?
They're 45 feet.
What's the range of their darts?
Don't worry, their max range is 60.
So are they rolling with disadvantage?
No, because they don't have the disadvantage because of an ability that they have.
Okay.
Yep.
Worth
Ellen.
asking.
Yep. So the first one was a nat 1, so that doesn't hit.
That's not hitting me at all.
Second one is gonna hit you though. That's a 23.
No, it doesn't hit me.
Wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
let me,
God.
yeah, let me just double check my armor. No.
No,
No,
that's-
no, that doesn't hit.
No,
I don't
no,
remember
no.
giving you adamantine yet. All right.
Barely
So
made it through my
from the
Yeah,
first
that second one hits.
from the first dart, you take 5 damage.
Okay, that's cool. I'll do that in a second. I'm fixing the camera. But yes, I will remember that. 5 damage. Okay.
I bet you're very happy
Yep.
I healed you now.
The third dart is a 13. I assume that doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
And the fourth and final dart does not hit either. So you take 5 damage total from that entire turn.
I'm okay with that.
And let me just have a look-see real quick. Do.
Okay, we.
It's a dodgy video, but I'm back.
Hello. Low angles.
back.
Welcome back.
Ooh, Dutch.
Yes.
And the best bit is, I'm now movable. I'm portable, baby.
How did you do this?
Alright.
What on you?
I'm using my phone as my camera at the moment.
Okay,
So.
that's small.
Oh.
That's small.
Yeah, I've attached that to the computer using wireless. Set that up in
Mhm.
OBS as a source, and then
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, welcome Joker, by the way.
Welcome.
Just so you're aware, there's not going to be much chat interaction because we're doing D&D.
No worries. And then what this hobgoblin's going to do, now that I've worked out the math and realised that they and know that they can, using that spell that they cast, they're going to retreat up here and then down to here.
They think that's gonna save them.
And they are
Like
they
that?
are, they are now in half cover.
Not helping.
Oh, no.
They're still
Well,
gonna
it's
catch
helping
these
him a little
hands. They're still gonna
Those
catch
are
these
the
hands.
skeleton hands. Skeleton jazz hands.
I will stop using them someday.
All right. So yeah, now that they are in
Not
cover,
today.
they are hunkering down. Cassiopeia, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to continue on. I don't know if there's anything I can do here that won't just be interfering at this point, but I will if I can. Could I take flight and just be hovering maybe 10 feet off the ground, just in case?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that, but I'll keep my position for now. I don't want to move anywhere.
Okay, you all see as Cassiopeia takes flight and begins sort of flapping in midair. and surveying the battlefield. And if that is all you want to do,
I'll look at Wash or Temper doing the chicken dance as I do this in confusement.
Are you mocking me, Paladin?
Are you mocking me, land dweller? Okay, I'll leave myself 10 feet in the air.
all right. And then Seelia, it's your turn.
Sorry,
Cool.
I turned off my mic.
That's okay.
Has my voice still been picking up alright?
Yes,
it's been
yeah.
great.
I might need to
Yeah,
turn you
you're
guys
like
up a little
really-
bit, but that's fine. I can do that. Unless I can turn down the music.
Just for future reference, Azefi, I'm mirrored on the thing. Could you potentially click on my source and, like, flip it?
I can try and do that in a moment, but at the moment,
Okay.
We can do that for next time. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's only our faces anyway.
Yeah. I'm just confused why it's flipped.
It's just the way Discord does things.
yeah, that's Discord. There we go.
Wait, so Discord flipped it? I thought that it was... Okay, never mind.
Oh, fun
Yeah,
little tidbit.
yeah, Discord
Discord
does
will
that.
always flip your own camera back to you, but it'll show it the correct way around for everybody else.
Yeah.
Because I think
That's-
when you move around, it's like a mirror, but it doesn't show it
Yeah,
that way to everyone else.
it's a
Mm.
mirror.
Yeah.
That is actually really rude.
Mine's
Really
a mirror
rude.
to the past.
Really confusing to figure
It
out.
is. All right.
Kitty. Sorry, carry on.
No worries. Yeah, Seelia, it is your turn.
Oh, that sounds like everyone's problem. Okay. Okay, so we want to be catching the big dude.
The one that's in
Uh,
cover, apparently.
The one that is in cover, and I will see what I can do about that. Which is not a lot, because I am but a humble, not so humble bard. Give me 2 seconds to check. I did not want to cast that, sir. That is not a big range. So none of these are a big range. Can I just be a very inspiring bard once again?
If you want to use another bardic inspiration, you can do that.
Yeah, I think so far, like, my bardic inspirations have been helpful. We are against a higher foe than normal. So, I am just gonna go and tell our boy Kretash hit him up with another, like, speech, because that is what us bards are here for. Kretash, you have been doing amazing, honey. Keep up with the freezingness and the coolness. We can catch this dude, but not kill him. It's gonna be great. Let's go. Hopefully that is an inspiring one. I will try and work on songs for the future.
Kretash will turn and nod again.
Kretash, you may add a point of inspiration to your sheet.
Thank you very much.
And if that is all you will do, Seelia,
Yes, that is all that I... Wait, let me see the map again, actually. Do I want to move? Nope. Nope. I do not. Let's continue.
alright, in which case, Takumi, it is your turn.
Want to try to non-lethally deal damage to the goblin.
Non-lethally attack the goblin in front of you.
Yes.
Alright, go for an attack.
Okay, I'll non-lethally try to attack with my long sword. Hopefully, certain events won't happen again. Like,
if
Baldur's
if you
Gate.
crit this, I'm not
You-
gonna let
you-
you do a non-lethal attack ever again.
You fell over and your sword just impaled completely.
Yeah.
That doesn't hit. So you go to hit him with the butt of the hilt of your blade, and he just sort of sidesteps you. And he sort of gives you a smirk, and goes to attack you in return, Takumi. $23. Does that hit?
I hate it, but yes.
It's not a crit. It's not a crit. We have that at least. Alright.
How much damage does he take though?
Just calculating that now. Only 3. Only 3.
That's okay.
I was hoping it would be not fatal, so it was. Not fatal for now.
Takumi, as you go to hit him, as he sidesteps you, your forearm is exposed and he jabs his blade forward, and it doesn't cut deep, but the point of the blade, and maybe about, a quarter of an inch of the scimitar, goes into the side of your forearm, and through your armor you feel a small cut, and you feel small tentacles of blood kind of running down your arm through your armor.
Okay, I know what I'm doing next turn now.
Okay.
Alright, Mr. Short Temper, it's your turn.
Yep. Just as a question, because I'm not sure on the rules that you have, so I want to ask very quickly: Is flanking an optional rule that's included in this campaign?
Flanking. So I will take control of you for but a moment.
So I would need to be within 5 foot of an ally, and then I would get advantage on melee attacks.
So my ruling is flanking is allowed, but you have to be adjacent to your allies. So for example, if Malachi, I'll take your cats for a moment because it's easy to remember where they're positioned. Yes, they would have to be here.
Okay.
Or in either of these squares as well. So basically, so the goblin, you basically have to be behind the goblin, and the goblin has to be distracted. Thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, so you can't flank from
That's
the
fine.
sides, but you can flank from behind.
Okay. In which case, I'll move 25 foot to be there.
Yep.
Are you having fun there, right?
And as I don't have a weapon equipped because I haven't pulled. Well, I can't pull out my greatsword, can I? That would count as an action.
You cannot, but
No, that's fine.
but if you want to try, I will allow you to try and take the dagger out of the goblin's side.
That's what I was going to say, and if I was to do that, was going to be my next thing, would be to push into the goblin and lift the dagger up as I'm going, but try not to do it lethally. So try
So-
and aim for non.
Start off by making me a dex check to see, and we will count this as your bonus action. Maybe maybe
17.
17. That succeeds. You are able to grab onto your dagger as it is in the side of the goblin, and now you can roll for an attack.
Cool. I'm going to roll for attack again, non-lethally.
Non-lethally. All right. You have advantage from flanking, so.
So first roll is a 6. Second roll is screw this.
What was it?
6.
So you are able to pull your dagger out. But as you do that, the goblin is made aware of your presence, and you go to attack with your dagger, and he is able to block your strike with his forearm.
Does he at least take some damage from having a dagger pulled out of his body?
The adrenaline has covered him, unfortunately.
Yikes.
Yoink.
But you do have your dagger back, if nothing else. Kretash, it is your turn.
Now, I will say this now, so that we don't have the same thing as last time. I am using my inspiration,
Okay.
so we don't make that same mistake. I want to, again, chill touch, but I want it to creep up behind the hobgoblin, drag him backwards, and then slam him into the side of this ridge.
Excellent use of the hand.
All right. Roll for an attack.
Roll for an attack.
That hits. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even need my inspiration, but I've used it, so
Yeah.
I'll get rid of it. There we are. And am I rolling for damage or?
Yes, you roll for damage. Okay, and then roll me Arcana.
Come on, big rolls. Oh, yep, I'm happy.
I'm giving you that. Yep. Okay, so you're slamming it into the ridge. You're slamming it into the ridge. You said here.
Yeah, climbing into the ridge.
Okay.
To knock it out. To knock it out.
To knock it out. All right. So she goes flying. Right. She lands here. She takes a further 13 bludgeoning damage. And you can see as she sort of kneels down after the impact, the skeletal hand becoming dust as soon as she hits the rocks. There are cuts on the back of her neck, and there is denting on her armor. But she is still active. She's still conscious.
Oh, this bitch is annoying.
Yep. You're dead?
That's
Oh.
okay. There are plenty more things I can throw her into.
Okay, what she's then going to do is get up off of her feet, and then with her remaining movement, she is going to... Okay, so she attempts to climb up the ridge to get to this higher position, but is unable to do so due to her injuries, and sort of just slides back down the ridge, and it takes up her turn.
She can't take the high ground.
Cassiopeia, we're back to you.
High ground can't save her. High ground's just fuel for me.
I don't have any healing magic or anything I can do. My spells are done. Yeah, I'll just keep my guard here, I guess. I can move forward maybe another 5 feet, 1 square.
And we fell 5 feet. I mean, you move yourself. You tell me how far you want to go.
I just moved 5 feet just then. Just moved from
Yeah.
just a little itty bitty, flying, still 10 feet above the ground. I'm now 5 feet closer towards short temper, and also the others.
Okay, and that will be your whole turn.
Yeah, I think it'll be my whole turn. I'll keep my sparkle going. I'll maybe I'll refresh it, you know, a little bit of Druidcraft, and sort of sparkling kind of falls down from my wings a little bit as I keep fluttering.
Oh. Okay.
Seelia, your turn.
I'm gonna move to right behind Cassiopeia.
Okay,
Which is
go.
probably a bad idea, but I'll take it. Or like here. Ish.
All right.
And now, does that take up my whole turn?
So that is your movement action.
Yeah.
so-
Okay.
Yeah, you have movement actions, bonus actions.
Actions. Yeah, I don't really do much. I'm just a bard, okay? Let me check. Okay, so currently our enemies, one of them is like very wounded, right? The
They
Goblin.
are both bloodied. They are both bleeding. They are both visibly injured.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna stay here behind Cassiopeia, and I'm gonna just remind our lovely teammates. I'm gonna be like, hey, let's take prisoners today, okay? Okay. I'm just gonna sit down.
All right, and is that gonna end your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna end my turn.
Takumi, we're back to you.
Okay, first bonus action, second
Bless
win.
you.
Bless you. Second action, bonus action, second win, not second action, bonus win. All right, go for it. You heal for 8, good sir.
Awesome. Okay, I'll heal for 8.
Let me know when you've done that so I can refresh. Oh, there we
Yep,
go.
done.
Lovely.
And Now I'm very scared to try another non-lethal attack.
Oh,
Part of me wants you to crit this really badly.
So same here.
Hard.
I would love it to crit.
Part of me doesn't
It'll-
want it to crit.
It'll be the third
Murder.
time. It'll be the third time he's tried this.
Please work.
That doesn't hit.
Oh,
you
come
go.
on.
You go for another. You go for another sort of. You go for another hilt attack, and he is able to just duck underneath it. And it is now that goblin's turn, and now being fully aware of both of you, he's gonna duck underneath Takumi's attack, and then go for a strike on Mr. Short Temper.
Do it.
And missed, completely missed. That's a 6. All right, Mr. Short Temper, it's your turn. You no longer have the flanking because he is aware of you, but
Okay. I'm going to.
Picks up the cat.
with one hand.
He just picked it up.
I mean, I know where she wants to go. She either wants to go lay down by the door where it's cool, or she wants to sit up here where it's next to me and she's a bit warmer. Unfortunately, that's the weather at the moment. It's not, there's no just right. It is shitty, so she can't make up her mind where she wants to be.
Baby.
I'm going to forgo an action to do a double movement, if I'm allowed.
you can use your action to dash, yes.
Dash. What's my dash then?
So that was double your movement speed.
Okay, yeah, cool.
But
so I'm
you,
going to use that.
still have
to-
bonus actions if you have any.
Yeah, I don't. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 on this side, and then up 25 here to put myself next to the hobgoblin. So
Okay.
after because I've seen them trying to escape.
Yeah.
So my intention is to try and stop that. And as a bonus action, I would like to switch to my greatsword. Can I do that?
Your great sword's equipped, isn't it? So you don't need to.
It is. Yeah, good point. I have my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's when it's in your. It's when. So you have 3 weapons equipped, and then the rest. If it's in your inventory, you have to swap it out. But
Okay.
yeah, because it's equipped, and
Okay, cool.
your dagger should also be equipped, I believe.
Yes.
There we go. But yeah,
That's it.
but that is fine. Right, I'll refresh. Okay. Do you have your shield equipped as well?
No, I can't because I've got my greatsword, which is a 2-handed
Ah,
weapon.
yeah, I see. Okay. Okie dokie. Going back to the top of initiative, Mr. Kretash. It is your turn.
Kretash has been watching everything happen here, and he's kind of annoyed. So this dude is going into this bitch. I am going to aim to knock both of them out.
It's going to be very difficult.
I will try not to. Yeah.
Just as a just as a thing, just to be a pain to you, that goblin's 35 foot away, and your limit's 30 for movement.
No, if he's doing it with chill touch, though.
Chill touch.
Oh, I'm looking at Mage Hand for some reason.
Yeah,
I'm just
no,
gonna.
chill.
I'm just gonna be like, don't kill him. That's just what Seelia's gonna say. Just don't kill him, okay? Like we talked about this.
I will say.
We only need one of them.
I will say, Malachi, because you are attempting to throw it over the caravan, that will make it incredibly difficult. Just as a forewarning.
Interesting. Let me think. It'll actually. You're right. I might leave that to. I might leave that to Takumi. Or do I just pick him up and knock him out on the ground in front of Takumi?
You could do that.
I might do
Yeah.
that. I think I'll leave Wa to handle the rest of the hobgoblin. I think I'm just gonna try and pick up this goblin and knock him out. Just slam him on the ground in front of Takumi and try to knock him out.
Okay, roll for the attack.
Don't crit. I don't want to splatter his brains everywhere. Just a little bit, okay? Just.
Doesn't hit. No.
What?
As the bones around this goblin begin to appear, he
This thing's fucking cursed. It's just this one.
This goblin just has so much armor.
they've all had the same armor. Like they've all had the same.
Oh yeah, no, it's
It's
not
like
the
an
armor.
onion.
Yeah.
Layers and layers of armor.
Yeah,
But
it's just
the
we've just
skeletal
had bad
hand
rolls.
begins appearing, and this goblin, seeing another attack come from him, Takumi, you see him visibly roll his eyes, as he sort of does it does an almost
He's full of himself. isn't he?
almost flamboyant twirl, and just avoids as the skeletal hand comes crushing down and turning to dust at his feet. You're gonna have to do a lot better than this lot to take me down. Okay. It's now the hobgoblin's turn.
Oh no.
And now, having seen that Wa Short Temper has come up to them, they are going to go for 2 unarmed strikes.
On Wa.
On Wa.
Wa.
It's alright, I can handle it for him for the moment. The first one doesn't hit anyway. The second
You're being attacked, Wa.
Hey!
The second one does hit you though. The first one
What's
missed.
it roll?
It rolled a 19.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah. Fuck, you take 7 damage.
How many damage do you? No, you can't tell us technically, but oh god.
Oh, with that single second dagger dart, I collapsed to the ground, clutching in pain.
Okay, Wa has been downed. The first down of the session. And ladies and gentlemen, obviously this won't matter for a moment. But now, Wa, since you are downed,
I have failure and success death rolls on my
but
next
you
turn.
are not doing them. I am. You
What?
you do not get to know what your deaths and your saves are. I'm gonna give you
I
that.
think
This
that's a
is-
bit
this is
bullshit,
how we
but
do it.
This is
Oh,
how
damn,
you
okay.
you do not get to make those rolls. I make them behind the screen, and the only reason you'll know is if you get in that 20.
because that's an instant up.
Yep, and you get 1 HP. But yeah, you do not get. And this is the rule for the whole campaign. I make your death saves, and I will not be. I obviously I will be honest and completely. And if you have advantages and whatever, that's fine.
Jeebus.
But so
It's basically so he can kill us off when he doesn't want us here anymore. That's
no,
all it
I'm
is.
not fudging rolls.
No.
And
No,
although
that's
you
not-
you guys may not be able to
That's
see
not it.
you guys may not be able to see my rolls, my chat can.
Okay.
So they can call me out for bullshit.
Okay.
So
So-
don't look at his stream.
No,
Yeah,
I
don't
wouldn't do that.
don't look at my stream. Unless of course the death saves are not on, but I will tell you if they are or they aren't. So, what you dodged the first punch and you sort of duck, but as you duck, this hobgoblin brings her knee upwards and cracks you right in the face.
So,
You-
sorry, before we carry on with this.
yeah,
Ouch.
Now, how far did the hobgoblin get up the ridge before
they
she
did.
then
They
fell?
didn't. They didn't. They weren't able to climb at all. So they didn't fall because
You
it's-
said they slid down.
yeah. So they climbed. They climbed about halfway up and slid down, but it's only a 10-foot ridge.
Okay, so they got about 5 foot up. So even with their injuries, they wouldn't have fallen from that.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
worth a try.
Yeah, I know. Trust. Well, believe it or not, I am on your guys' side. If they took damage, I
don't
would
believe that
tell
for a
you.
Fucking second.
I don't want you guys to die.
It's
what
not.
the
No, it's
fu-
not about you taking damage. It's about whether if it would fall enough. If it was falling 5 foot with its injuries, depending on how injured it is, it should have ended up in the prone position.
I roll for it. I roll for it.
Bollocks.
Yeah. It's because they only narrowly failed. I will say that much. Like they failed by 1.
Okay.
But yeah. So what you Cassiopeia, as you are in the air behind the caravan, you can see Wa get knocked in the face by a knee and taken down, nose bleeding. And it is now your turn, Cassiopeia.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me think for just a minute about this.
You are able to help him.
This is a thing you can do.
You can go and
I-
make a medicine check. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I will go over as close as I possibly can. I'm still hovering above the ground, so I won't be able to make it very close up, but I can make it all the way to right next to Wa. So long as I stay in the air and don't really descend or ascend. So I'm 10 feet off the ground right now, but I can fly over 50 feet.
So the thing is, you can then be there, but you would need to be on the ground to make the medicine check. Unfortunately.
That's fair. Okay. Let me think about this for a second.
And just remember, my character does accept donations for medical treatment. Make sure you click on my stream to follow that donation.
Oh my god! Are you shilling for donations while you're
Shameless.
dying in my fucking
Shameless.
stream? What the fuck?
Absolutely shameless.
You know,
Oh, man.
I'm so tempted to give you a
Fucking
fail.
leave him there.
I'm so tempted to give you a fail for
don't
that.
do it.
Okay,
Man,
I'm gonna
just trying to keep up the Twitch hustle.
I'm gonna fly. Okay, I wanna fly 50 feet. All
Yes.
the way to being like to the left of Wa Short Temper. So I'm gonna stop there.
Technically, that would mean you are you can't actually land there because that ridge is 10 feet. Well, no, actually, you'd still be hovering 5 feet off the ground technically. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. No. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. You
Well,
can't.
okay. If there's a ledge there, I'll fly to the right
Well,
instead.
well, no, I mean, it's not a ledge itself, but that is like where the incline is. Because I was gonna say like if but no, if
can-
you're 10 feet
yeah.
above the ground, that's fine. There's still 5 feet between you and the ground. But
Okay, no,
you
I
go
would rather
wherever you
be to
want.
the. Yeah, I'd rather be to the right, just so that next turn I have the option of then landing or picking up Wa or something like that.
Okay.
Because if I'm on the ridge, then it'll be a bit awkward. But okay, if I'm now to the right of TheMrWa, or Wa Short Temper, I should say, Mr. Short Temper, could I just hoot and holler at the Goblin to kind of get its attention?
Yeah. Yeah. You can do that.
Okay, I'll do it from like 10 feet above the ground.
Yeah. That's fine.
I can use a harmless sensory effect. Okay, I would like to use my Druidcraft to make it seem like I'm casting a spell at the Goblin. Now, obviously, I won't be, but I would like to use Druidcraft to make it seem like I am, just by creating a sort of effect, as if I'm casting something at
What
it.
kind of effect would you like to make?
I'll be kind of flying above, but I'd like
Yep.
to kind of do a little spin and then maybe kind of like a, as if I'm going to be casting something nefarious, and then have like a sort of glittery sort of glitter bomb or something fly out from where Cassiopeia is and then hit the Goblin, but obviously it won't do anything to it.
Roll me.
Just to kind of, my idea is I want to kind of freak it out a little bit so that if it does want to attack or something like that, it'll go after me next turn or something like that. So it'll be distracted from it potentially trying to squash Wa Short Temper on the ground.
Roll me Arcana.
Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I need to see. I have to check all these things. I love how creative you guys are being. It's incredible.
Hiya.
Yeah, no, she kind of looks up at you, and you can sort of see her bring her arms up in a sort of guard-like position.
Got him.
Okay, alright.
You fell for it.
No.
Now, you all see that Cassiopeia has flown over. However, none of you three over here have yet been informed of Wa's fate. So, Seelia, it's your turn.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds.
Can't see me, can they?
No, they can't see you because you're behind the cart.
Ooh, actually,
Okay.
ooh, I
Shouldn't
think
Seelia be able to?
Seelia will have line of sight. Seelia has line of sight.
Yeah.
I'm going off her passive perception, so she can kind of
okay.
see a scuffle, but you can't see Wa's state.
Oh, okay.
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 Yeah,
Um,
if she's just out of that range to be able to see the actual situation. Because of the cart,
Yeah.
it's kind of obscuring it a little bit. And the fire is still going. I know it's not shown here, but the fire is still going about, which is the main issue.
Okay.
And he's running to the bathroom again.
No, well,
Let me-
yeah, it's the best time to do it. He's just taking his turn.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Choose-
Yeah.
1 second.
Whilst this is going on, just coughing and spluttering up blood.
Okay,
We hear
so
that.
I will take. Did we kind of see the sparkly effect thing that our lovely?
Kretash and you do. Takumi does not.
Okay. So Seelia sees that and she's like, "That is a great idea. I am going to very much so try and distress the goblin that is near me, which is like 25 feet away. And I will cast a minor illusion cantrip, which is like create a sound or an image, and I will
Let me have a
Um,
look. Minor
it's like-
illusion.
this one.
Yeah. Let
Um,
me. I just need to see if I have a good thing for you.
I mean, I am in range, so
Oh yeah.
should.
I
yeah.
no doubt that you're. I just need to because you're casting it on a space, so I need to see if I've got a proper thing for you really quickly. It's the same as
Well-
Trump person, isn't it?
I mean, my main idea is to just make it. Can I make it look like I'm throwing a fireball at the goblin here to freak it out?
I will show you. I'll show you what range. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm looking at. Oh, I'm on the wrong. I need to be looking at it on this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me show you what the kind of range is.
Mhm.
Oh, here we go. I've got the exact token. So the range is this. So yeah, basically anywhere in that square or circle.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I would like to make it appear as if I am casting a fireball at that goblin in an attempt to freak it out after seeing what Cassiopeia did.
All right.
So
Roll me Arcana.
let me see what the Arcana is. Arcana.
Should be right at the
Arcana.
top.
There we go. Did it roll for you?
Natural 20. Yeah. No. Okay. So
Let's go.
you not only do you create this illusion, that you are ready to cast a fireball. Like you are even able to convince Kretash that you have got this sort of innate magical power. Takumi is too distracted at the moment, but Takumi, you see the goblin kind of look behind you and sort of get a little bit wide-eyed. But he does not
I'd love to
flee.
see it.
He does not flee.
Hmm.
Alright, yeah. I just had to find your token. So Takumi, it is now your turn.
Okay, seeing as how the previous two attacks didn't work, this time I'm gonna, while still holding my longsword, flip
Do
the
I get a
longsword
bonus
swing.
action? Sorry.
I mean, yes, you do.
Sorry.
That's
Can
okay.
I? Yeah.
I'll allow it for this.
just-
I'll allow you to use your bonus action this time, but this is the one. This is the one.
Yeah, the one
Liz,
time.
In future, if you miss it, you miss it. But you get.
Yeah.
Everyone gets one.
It's-
Everybody gets one
yeah.
mistake. So this is it.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Mm.
Everybody has those days. Sorry.
Okay.
I will try and do for. I still have bardic inspirations. I'm gonna do another attempt at Kretash. He has not been having a lot of luck again. I guess it's a hit and miss. It's fine. A little pep talk. So I'm just gonna go and be like, I know that you are very powerful, and I am sure that you can get this goblin without killing her. You are going to now use your icy cold hands or whatever exactly that very creepy magical thing you do, and you are gonna get that goblin, and they're gonna tell us everything. So yeah, go Kretash.
Go Kretash.
Go Kretash.
Go, Kretash!
I
Alright.
just realized, what's the other spell? I think I've got. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Okay,
Kretash is
I'm
busy
trying to
going through
remember
his
what
magic.
the Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the other spell I had on my my list was.
You've got a few, I think.
Yeah, but remember, I think I can only have 3 at a time.
Well, no, it's because you have
Or
a
is
spell.
it?
It's a spell book that you have, so I can explain those
Oh,
rules to you
okay.
in a moment. But
Yeah, no.
yeah,
All good, all good.
It's a spell book thing.
As long as it's fine, that's fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
That's all I need to know. All good.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Kretash, you may
I'm
add a
gonna-
point of inspiration. To
Thank
your
you, thank you,
thing.
thank you. And
Um,
I am going to do that little. All good.
Did you think it was your turn?
What?
Alright, Takumi, it's up to you. Go for it. And
Oh no,
Yeah.
sorry, Zephyr. No, that was in response to Kretash did that to
Oh,
Seelia in
okay.
response.
Okay.
That was the
Alright.
response.
Alright.
Yeah.
No.
And Takumi, since Seelia has cast this illusion and distracted the goblin, I will give you advantage on whatever you
Okay.
on whatever. If you do something to the goblin, you will have advantage.
Yes. Okay. Seeing as how the longsword attacks didn't work out, I will, while still holding it, flip the longsword in my hand so it's reversed and tighten my grip around it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make an unarmed strike. I'm gonna try to punch it now.
All right. You have advantage on this attack roll.
I got 14 with advantage to hit.
That doesn't hit.
What?
This goblin is no. It doesn't hit. It doesn't hit it.
Sir.
This goblin is
Sir.
immortal. This goblin can't
Literally
die.
cannot die. It's impossible.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I guess that's it.
you go for this punch against it, and it almost tap dances its way out of the way of your strike, and yeah, it completely whiffs. And although this goblin is bloody and beaten by the first attack it took, it is smug now. It is sort of teasing you as it's
Never-
yep.
I can't believe you threw the big bad evil guy at us this early in the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I had to inform you guys on what you're really in for in this campaign. But this goblin, to rub it in, Takumi, is gonna twirl and flourish his blade before he strikes at you, and he says to you, "I'm a better fighter than you'll ever be, boy." And he goes for the attack.
Fuck.
That's a 19. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Alright. You take 4 damage slashing. As he sort of does the same thing you did. He twirls his blade so it's sort of reversed, but instead of going for a punch, he actually swipes at you with the blade, and it nicks you, sort of going from your side a little bit over towards your ribs, and you feel another cut under your armor. Alright,
Okay.
Wa. It's your first death saving roll. Let me roll that for you.
No comments.
And
It's so unsettling not knowing.
Kretash, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to see, I don't know. I'm tossing up between 2 things to do. Actually no, first things first, inspiration. I'm using it.
Well, you can use it. You can use it after you've rolled, but it needs to be before you know the result.
I figure it's best to just say it now. That way
Okay.
we don't forget again.
Okay.
Because we will. So yeah, I'm gonna go after this hobgoblin. I'm just gonna try to choke it out using my chill touch and just sort of suffocate it till it
again,
passes out.
To play devil's advocate again, he doesn't have line of sight with the caravan, does he?
Doesn't need line of sight with chill touch.
I don't. Yeah.
What?
That yeah
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Yeah
It's
what?
specifically
That's
said-
what I fucking said.
It specifically states that as long as I know it's there, I have full access to it.
Yep,
and because I
it's
threw
certainly
it
in
there,
range.
I put it there, I know exactly where it is. So I have full
And-
access to it.
And you can also
Chill
see.
touch is so fucking powerful.
I mean, it is a D8
So
cantrip, so in terms of damage, it's not that much.
In
but
terms of damage, no.
Yeah.
But in terms of like usability, I
Yeah.
mean seriously, I can use it to line everyone else up. You know, I can slam this thing down right in front of
I mean,
someone.
I will say you got
So
you got very lucky with your Arcana rolls. So, but those will
yeah.
those will get harder depending on the situation because
Hmm. Yeah.
But and Cassiopeia is also there, so you can see where her attention is. But yes,
Yeah.
you could go for the attack roll.
The attack
Can't wait for
roll.
him to- Can't wait for him to miss and accidentally hit me instead.
Well,
Sir.
if he gets a natural 1, we don't know.
Oh god.
No.
Okay,
21.
21.
21. Yeah, that hits. Go for the damage.
Oh my god. Hey. Did he
And
use
again-
the bardic one already, or?
Doesn't 21's gonna hit anyway.
Ah, okay.
But he doesn't need to use his bardic for that. Full damage.
Oh.
All right,
And I'm going to choke it out.
Cassiopeia, you see as this sort of skeletal hand wraps itself around the hobgoblin, and she sort of grunts as you see this blue, purple, black sort of magical veins start going over her shoulders. You see her
Right.
skin start to go a little bit pale, but she is eventually able to wrestle herself free. And the skeletal hand crumples to dust. And it is her turn. And she is going to go for a dart throw on you, Cassiopeia. She draws another dart from her waist. She misses.
Oh, no.
She misses. She misses. Cassiopeia, it is your turn.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
I effectively and evasively dodge that dart flying
Yep.
my way.
Yep.
And now, okay. I can't, okay, just to check with you, Zephyr, I can't both do a cantrip and then have an action as well, or can
The
I?
cantrip
Because-
is the action. Unless
Okay.
it specifically says that the cantrip is a bonus action.
Okay, cool. Okay, wasn't looking so great. We can deal with this in a moment. Let's just make sure that this immediate threat is taken care of. I would like to move just a little bit so that I'll move 10 feet, kind of in, like, forward from where I am right now.
Yep.
It's like here.
Yeah.
And I'll lower myself a little bit to the ground by 5 feet. So I'm still hovering off the ground, but only by 5 feet now.
Yep.
Just so that when I cast this next spell, it'll be within, because I want to cast
Thunderclap. Okay.
and that has a range of 5 feet, but I want to make sure that it doesn't hit while
Yeah.
he's.
Yep. All right.
Mm.
That's a
Okay.
saving throw, isn't it?
Smart.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Thunderclap, and I'm gonna need you to roll for me a Constitution saving throw.
14.
Oh, it beats it!
Damn
There's
it!
a Thunderclap that goes. That
So-
everyone around here within 100 feet can hear, but it
Yep.
doesn't.
It
It doesn't do any
I'm
damage.
pretty sure that's everyone. Hold on. We will just double check this. Yeah, everyone hears it.
Yeah.
So, you all hear this massive, explosive sound. The smoke itself sort of shakes a little bit, is disturbed. However, the hobgoblin, having had her guard up, sort of covers her ears, covers her face, and she stands strong, only sort of slightly skidding, kicking up a bit of dirt. But she still stands.
Literally the final boss. I don't know how he ended up here.
I know. Can you believe as well? Zephyr expected this encounter to take like 25 minutes. max.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
I thought this
So-
encounter was gonna take a while because it is the first sort of boss, but I didn't expect Wa to go down.
Okay. Shit.
I told you I'd bring chaos somehow.
Alright, Seelia, it's your turn.
Rye had like a prop skeleton hand that she showed before. That made me laugh really hard.
Rai is Kretash in disguise the entire time.
I can stop if you ask me, but I won't unless you ask
No, no,
me.
no. The skeleton
enjoy
hands
it.
are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really funny.
Okay, it's my turn, right?
Yes. Yes, it is your turn.
Okay, let me just check for 2 seconds what the hell I can do. That was very, very chaotic of all of us. Oh god. So we just heard the clapping.
Yes.
Okay. I cannot do any of them. I am but the bard, y'all.
You do have your weapons, don't forget. You've got your I believe it's a rapier and a dagger.
Yeah, okay, Seelia is currently realizing that she should have took up bow training when she was younger.
Should have been an
'Cause
archer. Should have been a ranger.
Should have been a ranger, definitely. Okay. Give me 2 seconds to see what is up with my options. I am down to my last bardic inspiration, which will not be able to do much. I will move. What can I do? Wait. Let me check my very sad weapon. Oh god, okay, this is fine. Okay, I would like to...
Sorry.
Wait, let me just see where I can move to. This is 60, I can move up to 30. Now if I go here, this bitch is gonna attack me. Probably.
I mean, you can get the attack off first, because unless you're moving away from it, it can't attack you until its turn. So you-
Yeah, like I'm moving away from it. I'm gonna move here. Wait, let me just check it again. Because Seelia kind of wants to see what is going on with Cassiopeia and WoW.
Okay.
Yeah, I already forgot where. Wait.
Yeah,
Here.
that's alright.
Here.
I'll mark it for you.
Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna go here.
As you
Okay.
As you come
Yeah.
past the fire and the flames and the smoke, you see Wa lying there bleeding from his nose. You see him sort of coughing up, writhing on the ground. And you see Cassiopeia slightly hovering above the ground with the hobgoblin distracted.
Okay, can I, now that I see what's actually going on, can I cast Mage Hand and try and pull him towards me? Or is he too chunky? Because I'm...
Roll-
yeah.
Roll me Arcana, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think you roll. Yeah, roll Arcana for me. I'm the DM. Roll Arcana. I make the rules.
Okay. Did it? I think it did. Did it?
Yeah, it's not. You cast the mage hand. You see the sort of glowing yellow hand appear, but it is not tangible enough to physically pull Wa away. With the smokes sort of coming at you, you are distracted. You're sort of coughing a little bit yourself from the fumes, and whilst even though you are slightly, occupied with your current situation, you feel this warm grip envelop you. However, he does not move.
I ain't been touched like that in a long time.
I do not hear that.
No,
do
no,
not
you don't.
hear-
You are not within hearing range of that.
Okay.
Unless you want to use.
I think it's the last. I'm down to my last bardic inspiration. I don't know if the last one that I gave, did he end up using it? Can I even do another one if the last one is still not used up?
Well, I said at the start
yeah.
that I was using it,
So-
so I have actually used it.
He has used it. Okay.
Yes, I have.
I
Um,
mean, you didn't need
I
to.
shouldn't
You
have.
didn't need to, Malachi, because you.
No, I didn't, but I did say that I'd used
Yeah.
it, so I have
So-
already used it.
You can give those bardic inspirations out as much as you want. It doesn't matter if someone's already got one because they last for a minute. So you can give.
Oh.
So you can give people bardic inspiration even if someone already has it. That is then you're giving them a resource for them to use within the next 10 turns.
Oh, 10. Oh, yeah, because this is happening real fast, right? Okay.
Yeah, so every round, every go through all the initiative order is 6 seconds of in-game time.
Would bardic inspiration in any way, shape, or form work on WA's death saving throws? No. I'm just checking the power of bards. Okay.
No, I don't think it does.
You know,
That's
it's great to
okay.
be invited to be part of this group.
Sorry.
I might. Oh, does it?
Oh.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
That is something I've never had to think about before. I wasn't prepared for that.
It's purely attack rolls or saving rolls.
Okay.
Death rolls don't count as saving rolls.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do. I think I'm gonna go on and do. Can I actually? I think he might be out of range actually for me to give him you know, my very very peppy talkie. You know. Within 60 feet. Okay. So I think our whoops, that's not it. Our boy can hear me, and I know y'all are tired of me being a cheerleader. But this is the life now. I have chosen to be a bard. I'm not fighty. I am very what was it? Like Instagram live laugh love, I guess. So okay, we're gonna be trying to inspire our boy Kretash. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm learning. Yes. For the last time. Hopefully not actually at last time, but like we Oh, also, can I relate to them what I saw earlier? Because I did see Waz. So I'm just gonna yell at them, and I'm gonna be like, okay, Waz, like one step away from dead. Can we do anything about it? Like this big hobgoblin lady's kind of crushing our squad. Like, can we do something about that? Is what I'm gonna tell them, and I'm gonna be like, to Kretash, I'm just gonna be like, Kretash, the mighty, the chilly, the amazing, are you gonna...
Sorry. bear with me a second. I will be back in one moment.
Bearing with.
In bearing
Oh
mode.
my.
I can't believe that the second session was going to be the final session.
I know, right? Who would have guessed?
Yeah.
Do you know, I thought Zephyr was going to get a few sessions in before we'd start my one, but it looks like I might have to push mine forwards.
You know the worst bit? I've nerfed this hobgoblin.
Shut the fuck up.
This really was the final encounter. Oh my god.
He's actually going to recycle this at the end.
This is just, oh god, oh why? So I'm just, Seelia is just gonna be like, we are in the heat of battle, Kretash. You have chosen to fight it with us, and this is the moment where your true inner strength shows through, and you will, undoubtedly help us save the day. And do not kill. Actually, at this point, fucking kill the goblin if you can. You know, fucking kill that. Scratch everything. They got our boy. Permission to kill.
It's not worth it anymore. It's not worth it.
Like, it's not worth it. Yeah. This is Seelia.
Wonderful one.
Alright, Kretash, you may add a point of
I
inspiration.
think in that comment, it's the one time Kretash is gonna shake his head at Seelia.
Oh.
Oh.
But yeah, Kretash, you may add a point of inspiration to your sheet.
Thank you.
And Takumi, it's your turn, buddy. This fucking goblin.
Swing. I will swing the longsword back into its normal.
Is this goblin the real?
Unreversed.
I think this goblin may be Jacob, guys. I think we might have found Jacob.
Might have.
I think Seelia should have been should have been putting the inspiration on Takumi so we can actually get some hits on.
It's already
Yeah,
done.
Actually,
that would've
maybe.
helped.
It's too late. It's already done. It's already done.
Yeah, I'm more likely hoping that we get the further away one, and I don't think that Cassiopeia has any like stronger stuff she could use.
Whoa, cool down.
Cassiopeia did come in this very underarmed.
Same.
That's 'cause
Like,
she
I-
has
my-
wings.
Spell slots out, yeah.
I was by
So
their
I will
choice
make-
then.
And
Okay, so
Another-
I've got full range.
I'll make another non-lethal attack with
Another
the longsword.
non-lethal. Alright, come on.
You
I
can
don't-
kill it, Takumi.
There we
Yes!
go.
It!
Ooh.
Alright, it still doesn't hit.
It's
strangely.
it's not a crit. It's not a crit.
Yeah, yeah.
but I got-
Shadow, he parries. I'm joking.
Are
As
you
if it
joking?
did not
No,
Are you
no, I'm
matter.
joking. I'm
Sorry.
He
joking.
uses a
This
legendary
is
action.
not a joking
No,
situation.
he hit it. He hit
This
it.
is literally
hit
the
it.
final boss.
This is Jacob. This is fucking
It's
Jacob
been
the
nice knowing
Goblin.
you all.
Do
So-
not take away my
This
channel
is
point
ridiculous.
redemption by making a mere goblin, Jacob.
I think he's earned
What
it
did
at
you
this
say?
point.
He's been a player for over 2 hours now. Like, I don't think it's a mare. Like,
But we need to try and entice this
Yeah,
goblin
alright.
to join our side.
Do some damage. Do some damage. Do some damage, Takumi.
So even though it says slashing, we're still counting it as non-lethal.
I will count this as bludgeoning. As it is
Yeah.
non-lethal. I will...
Uh,
You going one-handed?
one-handed. Yeah, one-handed because I have a shield. One-handed. 11.
11. Bloody hell.
It's still fucking standing.
You, you've had enough of this goblin shit. All right, so you bring your sword up. This time you grab him by the hair, and you bring your hilt down, bashing him in the forehead. His eyes sort of go wide for a moment before closing, and he falls to the ground, motionless, but still breathing. Fucking killed him. And he's gone. And he will go over here now.
Good. Get him out of here.
Well, I did take him down non-lethal because you said he's still breathing, right?
He's still breathing, but
Okay.
barely. I will make
Yeah, good.
I will make that
So
clear.
he'd still-
Bothered
It'd
me
still be
enough
there,
for this
though.
long.
Yeah, I'm just taking him away to show like that he's dealt with. He's still on the map, yes. Alright, while short temper, it is your death save.
Do I enter the light?
Kretash, it's your turn.
Okay,
oh, you...
I am picking our annoyance up with Chill Touch, and I am slamming her down. Oh, not that far. No. I'm slamming her down over here.
Over where?
This block right here.
I'm not. It's for some reason it's not showing up for me. 1 second.
Okay,
It's
this wall.
5 blocks down and 3 blocks to the right.
Ah, okay,
Right
that,
here.
that one. All right. That's
Yep.
it's gonna be a tough. That's gonna be a tough Arcana check. But
That's
can,
okay.
You can go for the
Because
attack.
I mean, I just need to throw her away in that direction. Right, so the attack check.
Bardic.
I've got that. Bear with. I'll let you know if I'm using it or not.
Yep.
I'll do this properly this time.
Okay.
I am using it.
Oh,
Oh, actually,
yeah.
wait. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
It's my last
No, I'm
one.
not.
You're not
No,
using
I'm
it.
not. I'm
You're
not using it because it won't matter.
Okay. So if you're not gonna use it, then you miss.
Yep.
And it is now her turn, and she is gonna throw another 2 darts at you, Cassiopeia.
Go for it. Do your best. Do your worst.
13.
It actually, hold on, does not hit.
Doesn't hit. Okay. Second one comes up. Oh fuck!
No. No.
That's
Zephyr.
a crit. That's a crit if ever I've heard a crit.
Zephyr. What?
Let's see. Was it a... Oh, it was a crit. That was a nat 20.
So that's 6. That's doubled. That's 12.
Sir.
Ooh.
No.
So that's doing 12 damage to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm falling out of the sky, guys. I'm not going to be hovering. 10, 5
You are
feet
you are
ground
only
anymore.
5 feet, so you don't take any bludgeoning damage. Not that
Okay, I only
matters.
pulled out, I only pulled out 5 feet, but look, it's been nice knowing you. I'm gonna be
fuck's
doing some
sake.
death saves of my own.
Fuck's sake! All right,
And your next.
Not
And your next.
already.
all right. Let me give you the token. Let me.
Oh,
Fuck.
wow.
Oh no.
TPK incoming.
Oh my
Problem is,
god.
Hobgoblin's not done, and like, if I've had 2 bad rolls, and the next roll is bad, I'm dead.
Okay, right. I need to set up Cassiopeia's rolls.
I was gonna
We're
say,
gonna-
well, at least you know you've had at least one good roll.
I don't.
Not yet. he
you do.
doesn't.
You've had. I was
He's
gonna
had,
say
he's
had
had 2
3
rolls.
times.
No, he's had 2. He's had 2.
Has he had 2? I thought he had 3.
No, he's
No,
had
I've
2.
had 2
I've been
rolls.
trust me,
Okay.
Malachi. I'm keeping track of it.
And if I'm correct,
I
isn't it like,
don't know what.
So how do you do it? Do you do it odds and evens, or do you do it 1 and 10
so-
is bad?
No,
11, 20 is
so
good?
I go by written rules. In 1 to 9 is a fail. 10 above is
okay.
save.
Okay.
Mm.
I mean, no, it matters, but you know, just so I know what my odds are.
Yeah.
It matters a little bit. We don't want you to die.
It
Okay.
means I've got 11 out of 20 chance rather than a
Yeah.
10 out of 20
Yeah.
chance.
I go
Okay.
rules as written. Okay. Cassiopeia's death save.
Yeah.
Seelia, it's your turn.
Okay, okay, this is gonna be fun. I am going to attempt and sneak up on it and stab it. Can I do that? It's like 30 away.
You are
Oh.
you are in range to hit, but
Yeah.
it would not be. You don't have a sneak attack, so it would just be a
Yeah.
regular hit. But yeah, so you'd have to move to this square here, or technically that. So that square or that square.
Oh god. Okay.
Because these two here are hold on, these two
Oh,
here and
fine,
here are
fine.
ridges, so you can't actually stand
Yeah.
on those.
Okay, so I'll go here.
Okay.
Oh god. This is probably a horrible idea. I have nothing else to do. They're gonna die.
Team
Um,
kill!
And probably so am I. I am Bibi when it comes to armor.
Medicine checks
But if-
are a thing.
Zephyr's gonna have to do this thing where basically we're all gonna die in this stupid encounter, and I'm gonna then wake up from being drugged back on the ship.
And it was all a dream. Nah.
The worst.
And this was it was a vision of our future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a picture
Oh,
of it,
for
yeah?
fuck's sake.
So I'm gonna
Fucking
use. Oh god, I'm gonna use my rapier.
Rapier. Go for it. Alright, roll for an attack.
Which one am I supposed to?
So you
Like-
click the plus, and then if you
Yeah.
get that, then
If I
you press the
hit-
button next to it, yes.
Oh, that's probably.
That doesn't hit!
Non-lethal or lethally?
It
No,
doesn't matter, it doesn't hit.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't hit.
Fuck's
Wait. Well, that was shit.
Yeah, Shadow, you'd have to go around it. So you can't get in range to attack. Do you,
Well-
reminds me of.
you have no more bonus actions, right?
Nope. I have nothing. And
Right, attack him, it's
I'm.
your turn.
Wait, can I?
Oh.
Can I move?
No, you've used your.
No, I
you have-
can't.
No,
Yeah.
you've used. Actually, no, you got 5 feet. You got 5 feet of movement.
Wait, let me just see where. 5 feet would be like 1 square.
Yep.
That is not much, but I'll take it.
Yeah, you can't take this square because obviously it's.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Takumi, it's your turn. Fuck's sake! This wasn't meant to be difficult.
Dude,
So
this is like when you
chaotic.
start a game and you see that it has a nightmare difficulty, and you just like, what could go wrong? Let's start on that difficulty. Why not?
Oh my god.
Pretty much. Okay. If I were to tie up the goblin in front of me. Would that be an action or bonus action?
Do you have rope?
I do have rope.
That would be an action because you're using an item, so that would count as an action.
Okay, then well, I mean, as a free action, can I tell if the goblin is going to wake up soon, or is it going to be out for like a good hour?
You'd have to do a skill check.
Okay, well that's not worth it right now. We have a
Yeah.
situation to deal with. So let's see what I can do.
Yeah, you can't step in a square taken up by the wagon.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm trying to move around it. So I can move about 25 over there, and the range on this is 150 out of 600. I think I'm good. Okay. I'll move over there. And I would like to prep a knockdown arrow. Or pretty much a non-lethal longbow attack. Is that alright, Zephyr?
I'll allow it.
Okay. Second knockdown arrow attempt. Let's see what happens. On the...
Knocks it sideways into a rock.
That's what happened the first
Oh, man.
time. That's what happened the first time he tried this. Oh,
19.
that
19
hits.
to hit.
That hits.
God,
Okay.
okay.
Now for non-lethal arrow damage. Come on. 4.
You fire your arrow, and it sort of hits them in the face, and you can sort of see them splutter a bit of blood as they lean to the side. Seelia, you see a streak of blood flash over the rocks, but still she stands.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
It's okay. I know what did damage.
What's your death save?
Oh no.
Yep, final one, let's go!
Final one if they've all
Final
been dead.
winner!
Kretash, it's your turn.
Kretash is
Okay.
All right. I am
Go.
going to pick her up and throw her into the rocks, but I am gonna aim. Probably, I think. Yeah, I think about aim 10 foot back and try to hit these rocks back here.
Roll to hit.
Zephyr, I will be right back just for
Yep,
like
that's
a
fine.
minute.
Sorry.
And don't tell me I'm using my inspiration. And that's a 1d6.
Yep.
Come on, big rolls. 5, that's 16.
How do you
Yeah.
how do you want to do this?
As I
She-
said, I want to pick her up.
I will say
I
she
wanna-
has 1 fucking health.
I want to pick her up and just throw her into the rocks to knock her out.
You see Celia as this skeletal hand rises from the dirt, grabbing her ankles and sort of pulling her out from underneath her. She hits the ground with a thud, and you see as she is flung into the sheer face, falling back first, rolling down the dirt onto her front,
Yeet.
laying unconscious.
Thank fuck for
Fucking-
that.
Fucking finally! Alright.
Okay.
Over though.
Okay. Oh god.
Well, technically, combat is over. So,
This is gonna where I'm. Can I ask you a question then?
yep,
Obviously, 2 of us are downed, and then we're no longer in combat.
they are on the time limit based on your successes and failures,
Okay.
which is like it's not literally like I'm counting you down as you think, but as you do things, I'm counting down an in-game clock.
Okay. We need to get a healer. I turn and I say to Takumi, who is behind us, like because like I've seen so far they're not good. It's like We gotta do something.
Shadow's not here, so we can't wait for him.
Oh shit.
Shadow's
Yeah,
got-
we can wait
okay,
for him.
but you two can brainstorm.
Yeah, okay.
You don't need to worry about moving your counters. I'll just leave them here for the certain fact. This goblin was.
Sir.
That was
I love it when I love it when my players get creative. He said, "All the creativity in the world can't help a bard." The situation.
I love when they get creative because it will make their ultimate demise all that more satisfying.
They're gonna kill their. Yeah.
I nerfed this encounter so hard because
Got
I
it,
got
no.
one shot.
like
I got.
Zephyr, just a quick question. Are you
Yes.
off of your dice roll screen on the stream?
no, I've just put it back on, but now that I can't tell you what your rolls were
Sorry, she broke me.
until you are either dead or stabilized.
Are my rolls visible?
Yes.
Not on the stream. No, not on the stream.
Perfect.
Oh.
Thank you. Cool. I can do what I
I'm
want to
back.
do.
Yeah. No,
Welcome back.
they're not visible on the stream. Alright, Shadow. Right. You, Kretash, Seelia. You got a brainstorm. You got an in-game clock that will tick down until these two are dead. I can't tell you how much time you got.
Is
because-
there anything I can do with like a medicine skill check? I don't have
Yes.
anything on me though.
Yeah. You can.
Yep. So I can do a medicine skill check.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
It-
I am
those
going
help.
to. I am going to attempt to help Wa short temper.
Okay. Alright.
So roll for medicine.
Hold on. Wait. Before we do that, Seelia, Takumi, what do you two want to do? I want to make sure everyone knows what they're doing before we do something.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, go.
I'm
Piece of
over
shit,
over
take
here,
that.
so I'm going to just proclaim loudly to Celia, asking her if she can go help Cassiopeia, because I'm too far away.
I
Fuck
mean,
you
yeah, I'm
all.
gonna.
Fuck you all.
What?
Fuck you all.
Oh, Kretash
Zephyr has a
says-
Zephyr has a channel point redemption, which is make a tweet. So I just redeem points to make a tweet just saying, "I Zephyr love My Little Pony and hide my hatred for Barinade and Wa by killing their D&D
Oh
characters."
no, that's
That's fine.
that's
Well,
that's reaching.
that will be tweeted when the stream
That's
is done.
spicy.
That will be tweeted when the stream is done.
Also, I'm gonna be watching My Little Penny.
Fast, right?
Yes. I'm gonna be watching it tomorrow again on a sleepover with my friends because they actually really wanted to watch
Yes.
it. And I was like,
Yes.
yes, let's do it.
Shadow, when
Sorry,
when
you
we-
can carry on. No
Shadow,
more derail.
yeah, Shadow. When we're done, you're gonna have to tell them the story about the package. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Takumi, Seelia, what do you two want to do?
Okay, I want to see what kind of checks I can do because I'm not really any of the medicinal type.
Medicine.
Well,
you need to do a medicine check.
you tell me what you want to do, in terms of like what your character
Oh, I
does,
can do-
and I will tell
Yeah.
you what check that is.
Okay, actually, I would like to go and see how Cassiopeia is, and I'm gonna tell, yeah, I'm going to tell Takumi to please check on what I'm gonna check on Cassiopeia.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do. Can I do a medicine check to just see like wounds condition? Like, is there anything I can do? Can I stop bleeding?
Before you do that, Takumi, what do you want to do?
So Kretash said he was gonna go help Wa, right?
Yes,
or
he
do
has
you-
not. He has not
Yes.
verbalized that. I don't think.
Okay. Oh yeah, he hasn't.
I
verbalized
will
that.
I will be verbalizing that. Yes, he will verbalize that.
Go tell it. Say it.
And wait, hang on. Where am I? So I'm back here. So I'll be like,
Yeah.
I'll sort of be running over.
Okay.
Hang on. Do I have control? Yeah.
You-
So
you
I'll
don't- you
sort of
don't-
be running,
Yeah, you don't really need
running
to worry,
over and
yeah, too much about it.
and
but yeah.
telling Takumi that I've got Wa short temper.
Okay. So when Kretash moves up to Wa, I would like to take the help action
Mm-hmm.
to Kretash, and I think that gives him advantage on the medicine check.
Yeah. So
Cool.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So, Kretash, you run over. You talk to Takumi, and Takumi sort of not. Takumi and you both go over. Kretash, you make a medicine check with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've got to double check
Yeah.
that one. Advantage.
And I do a medicine check too.
Roll.
Give me a moment, Seelia.
Tries to do a medicine check, accidentally punches me in the face.
Oh, wait. Did you guys see that?
What?
It didn't come up.
Didn't come up.
Okay, it's 20.
Nat 20 or
According to-
unnatural 20?
Unnatural. So it's
Dirty
19 plus 1.
20.
Alright, Celia.
Dirty 20. Yeah.
Celia, you can roll a medicine check for
Wait,
Cassiopeia.
did that show up? Yes, it showed up in the
Done.
D&D
There we go.
Beyond.
Now, I see.
Dirty 20.
Alright,
Double
so,
unnatural 20. Good. Good news.
Finally, you rolled that for the goblins.
Oh, hell no.
Too soon. We're still dead.
So,
Oh,
Too
not
soon.
Kretash, Kretash and Takumi, you both sort of take while lean him up against the you lean him up against the rocks, and whilst you aren't able to fully heal him, you are able to stabilize him. He is sweating profusely, he is unconscious, but you are able to pressure the wounds and sort of rip small bits of fabric off to tie the wounds. Wa is stabilized. Seelia, you go over to Cassiopeia, who has been hit with a dart that went directly into her wing and went all the way through the wing. You go over, you sort of put pressure down on the wing, and you recognize from your time studying the anatomy of an aarakocra, and you are able to take some of the plants nearby and recognize them and sort of snap them open. You do a bit of medicine work and you apply the sort of homemade concoction on the wing, which is able to disinfect it from any poisons that may have been on that dart. As the three of you are helping your companions, you all sort of hear in the not so distant area the sound of horses riding towards you from the opposite way of the dock, and it is not too long after that there are 5 men, armored, branding shields, weapons holstered, on horses that are covered in a light leather chain armor mix. The one front and center has a crest on his chest of a green claw-like mark that sort of goes across the shield emblem. He gets off his horse and immediately runs over to you, Seelia, getting down on one knee, looking at the aarakocra, and he sort of looks at you. We saw the smoke. What happened?
We were attacked. I mean, we saw suspicious people, and we heard they were terrorizing like earlier at the docks because it looked like it was part of the same group. We had an encounter with them. They wounded our companions, and now we are trying to get them somewhere safe. Can you help us with getting them treatment?
That's fine. We can do what we can. And he sort of looks over to the small unit he has with him. I want 2 of you with me. We're going to take the injured back to Ocean's Edge. Thomas, Joe, I want you going back to the dock and making sure everyone's all right. The 2 of them nod. Their horses ride off. And between the 6 of you, you are able to get Wa Short Temper and Cassiopeia onto 2 of the horses.
Am I on Thomas's horse?
Real quick, can I search? Can I search the hobgoblin to see what items and everything it is carrying?
Roll me investigation.
Can I also talk to the captain?
Once Kretash has had his roll.
Yeah.
Oof.
Me
Ouch.
being totally prepared to encounter people and interact with them versus anxiety actually hitting with Celia having to talk to someone who is like kind of like no like night looking, you know.
Okay. You, as the whole goblin kind of is still unconscious but sort of rolling around a little bit, you notice nothing of note other than a ring on their finger.
Can I take the ring?
Would you like to try and take the ring?
I would like to try and take the ring.
As you reach down, the second your hand gets close to the ring, you feel this sort of magical force pushing you away. Make me a strength check.
Wait. Before that, is this an enchanted ring?
You've already done the action. You have to make the roll.
Okay. Where is my strength? Okay. Come on, nat 20. Just because otherwise I'm fucked. Oh, 11. Yeah.
No, you try and push against the force. Fucking hell. You try and push against the force of the magic, but you are still, your hand is physically forced backwards, and you fail. And the hobgoblin begins to slowly begins to awaken, though they are still incredibly dazed.
Sir.
Ooh, I might have to tie that up.
Takumi.
But yes, after Takumi.
Yeah, to Takumi, you go over as the captain-looking figure puts Wa Short Temper on one horse and puts Cassiopeia on the other. And as you approach, he comes over. He looks over at you. Can I help you with something?
Yes, I hope you can. Excuse me, sir, but we took down a hobgoblin and another goblin. They're incapacitated, but we would like to take them in for questioning. Figure what's going on around here.
Roll persuasion. Oh,
Yikes.
fuck.
Okay, can I ask if I'm near this encounter?
You are within earshot. You're helping get Cassiopeia on one of the horses, so you are within earshot. But
Can I intervene?
not yet.
And roll
Not
okay.
yet.
Question that's got to do with intervening.
Okay.
Because it's irrelevant to his role.
Yes.
You're almost dead.
No, it's fine.
How can you intervene?
He's
It's not me about... No, I'm not intervening. The thing that I was going to say would be that if the soldiers are trying to get me onto a horse, they should be able to notice my military background from my attire. Would that not then show that we are in positions of power in whatever reason? We could think there's advantage on that persuasion?
At the moment, they're not really paying much attention to what you're wearing. They're more paying attention to the fact that you're dying. And they're trying to get you on the horses.
Mom pops back to life.
Yeah. Yeah. At the moment, you and I would say you are covered in blood, so any sort of insignias you have at the moment would be stained. However, that might be something to consider in the future. The captain
Continue what I was saying, or not yet.
the captain looks you up and down, Takumi, and he says to you, "Look, we plan on if you can point out the unconscious ones, we'll take them with us. But if anyone's going to be interrogating them, it's going to be me. Understood?"
I understand. Yes.
Can I
help you out if
intervene?
no. If you knew.
Give us a moment, Kretash.
Okay, I will say that again. Yes, that makes sense. It would no doubt help you all out as well if you knew what's going on with them. Here, I point to the hobgoblin sitting over there, and
Sorry, Kretash does want to interrupt this conversation because he doesn't want Takumi to say that.
I will have to go to Seelia first, as they were the first ones to say they wanted to intervene. So, Takumi, as you are pointing out the bodies, Seelia, you come over.
I'm just gonna say hello. I am aware and very grateful for your help. However, as you can see, my companions and I risked a lot and did a lot in the fight of taking down these goblins. Thus, the interrogation will definitely be led by us, but you are free to participate and be present whenever we do that. And I would like to roll persuasion.
You'll have to roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay. Which means I have to do twice.
You have to do it twice, take the lowest. partly because it was a natural 1 persuasion, and partly because he's already been tried. So I was already tried to persuade him. The 11.
Yeah.
He looks at you now, Seelia, and kind of says, I appreciate what you and your friends have tried to do today, and I am grateful for the fact that you have helped to defend us against the goblin threat. However, you are still strangers, you are new faces, and as captain of the guard, it is my duty and responsibility to understand, mitigate, or otherwise destroy any threats to the people of the plains. I am happy to discuss with you what has happened here. However, my duty to my people must come above duty to strangers. Kretash, you're free to
Can
interrupt
I
now.
intimidate using chill touch, not to attack, but to simply get in his face a giant hand of, and just yell, "We
Wow.
will be interrogating them."
What is your spellcasting? It's intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not like
Yes.
there's 2 dying party members, you know, just
Yeah.
on their
Nah,
horses.
We
We're
really
stable. You're
should be
stable.
going.
You're
Right.
stable.
Oh god.
We're stable
Okay,
we're as
so,
stable as rigor mortis and set
I-
Do you want me to
I-
roll intimidation
do
or
you-
arcana?
So, do you have proficiency in intimidation?
I do not.
Roll intelligence.
Roll intelligence?
Pure intelligence, yes.
Okay.
This will be to see how you cast the spell.
Oh,
This-
fucking hell!
The skeletal hand does appear, and it is behind you, and it's sort of it's doing the master hand from Smash Bros thing, where it's kind of
Smash Bros.
where the fingers are kind of waving in the air. However, the captain will put his hand on his blade, as will the 2 guards. Like I
I'll
said,
take them fucking both on.
like I said,
No.
Dark Elf, we appreciate what you have done, but do not forget that you are new to these lands. My duty, my loyalty, my honor is with the people of the plains, and my responsibility is the protection of those under Gaidanus' jurisdiction. Do not have me. I see that, Barinade. Do not
Okay.
have me consider you a threat. We still don't know what you're doing here.
Yeah.
They have a point, Kretash. When we have 2 down that need medical attention, it's not smart to start something here. They have a point.
Celia's just gonna look at Kretash like very disappointedly, like kind of like the fuck, bro. And I'm gonna turn to the captain and I'm gonna be like, okay, thank you so much. Let's just work on getting our companions the help they need right now. Let's go.
The guards
And as
will.
for the goblins just pass the carriage on the other side of that burning carriage.
Celia's
gu-
still
the
just
guards-
throwing daggers, like watching daggers. at
the
Kretash,
guards will get a little less defensive, and
yeah.
Thomas.
What? What the fuck?
I mean, he's dead. Like, he can be thinking about whatever he wants.
No.
Thomas and Joe will tie up the hobgoblin and the goblin, putting them onto, sort of tying them to the horses as well. And then Kretash will be invited to join Joe. Takumi will be invited to join the captain, and Seelia will be invited to join Thomas on their horses.
Come with me, Seelia. Okay, sorry. I was trying to show you this once.
Is this my
Don't let me-
NPC redemption, by the way?
Yeah, it counts.
Okay, so who is
At least
invited?
use his full name then. Jeez.
My full name.
You are not on full name basis, why? You don't even know they're here.
All right. Well, it's Officer Horak then, or
Okay,
something.
wait,
I don't
who
know.
was I with? Sorry,
You
sorry, sorry.
you are with the
Invited.
guard
Who is
called with the guard that's been called Thomas.
Okay, but where's Cassiopeia?
They are on Joe's horse.
Oh, she's died. I'm rerolling a new character, I think.
No,
but
no.
you're stable. You're
You're-
stable.
no.
Yeah, you're both stable.
Yeah, you are
For
stabilized.
now.
No one's dying.
Yeah.
No one's
So
dying. I made a friend. I
dying.
can't lose her yet. No.
Cassiopeia.
Denied.
Cassiopeia is being carried on Joe's horse, while Short
And who's-
Temper is being carried on Thomas's horse.
Yeah.
Along with the goblin, and the hobgoblin is being carried
Wait, hang on.
on the captain's
Did you say
horse.
Cassiopeia's? Did you say Cassiopeia's on Joe's horse?
Yes.
Did you invite Kretash on Joe's horse?
Yes.
Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Okay, Kretash says no.
I'm going
Kretash
with Cassiopeia.
Kretash walks.
Celia just walks next to the Cassiopeia's horse. I'm fine with that.
Joe looks down, and then looks over at Cassiopeia. And then
She wakes up from the dead, goes, Joe Mama.
Okay.
Tempted to make you roll performance. And
Performance will be
then
on
Joe will offer a hand to you, Seelia, to help you up into the horse.
Yeah, I'll take the hound. I'm staying with Cassiopeia.
Thomas looks over to Kretash. You want up?
Kretash just walks away.
Kretash, the faster we get on the horses, the faster we're gonna get there. If you walk, we're gonna be slow. Come on.
So go without me. Kretash walks off. Kretash has left.
What?
Okay, and which one was I with the captain?
The
right?
captain looks at you, Takumi. You know we can't leave him. He's a part of this as much as you and the others.
If you want to interrogate the goblins, you gotta come with us, Kretash. Come on.
Kretash is pissed.
You can be angry and fast walking. Let's go. Or riding. Come on.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Kretash reluctantly jumps on.
Thomas
And-
helps Kretash aboard. Aboard? On. Jeez.
Come on aboard.
And Takumi,
Oh yeah.
Gonna
Freeway
ride
on
my-
Tommy's pony.
Takumi is lifted onto the captain's horse, and you all begin to gallop. Would anyone like to interact with anyone as you travel? This is
Really
your
quickly,
opportunity.
can someone
on.
in Barinade's chat please just clip what just happened there with what I said? I need that and use #4 as the title, please. Sorry, carry on now.
Quote book.
Okay.
Quote book.
I
Yeah, so would anyone like to interact with anyone as
I
you
would-
travel?
Yeah. But let her go first.
No, you can go. You're talking with like you have the captain. I just got a plain Joe.
No, please, I insist. You go ahead. I'll go after.
Okay. Well, I'm
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking on the fly. I'm just gonna ask Joe like what's the situation here in this town? What are we walking into? This sort of thing happen often, having to pick up wounded people.
Joe will not turn as he is focusing on riding, but he will acknowledge you and reply. We're taking you to Ocean's Edge. It's the southernmost town on the island under Guy Danis's jurisdiction. There's been a war, if you could call it that. Over the last few months, goblins have been more active, attacking caravans, towns. It's been difficult keeping everything together with our lady out of the country.
Your lady, is that like your ruler?
Lady Deathbane, ruler of Guy Danis.
Why has she left?
She did not say.
How long has this war been going on? What's the end game?
The attacks have been going
Da,
on
da,
since
da.
since the dawn of spring, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no idea on what these goblins want. Only theories. Lady
Well,
Deathbane
hopefully-
said she was going to get help, but we haven't heard from her since she departed.
When. Okay. Well, hopefully, now that we've captured the Hobgoblin and the other one, we could maybe learn a little bit more about what is going on.
If they're anything like the others, I doubt it.
You've had prisoners. Yes. Carry on.
The captains wear these rings. They prevent them from telling the secrets. It's...
What if we.
No, you.
Sorry.
You.
What if you take the ring off or the finger off? Would that work?
We've only ever been able to touch the ring once. They are welded to their fingers.
How were you able to touch it?
With several weeks of difficult research.
Well, we're a very inventive bunch, so I'm sure we will find a way to make them talk. If we are allowed to do so. I mean, you've tried before and you've had no luck, so why not bet on us?
It's not up to me. It's up to the captain.
You know, but a captain does trust his people, so if you decide to put on a good word, I'd be grateful.
Kretash, to answer that, you'd have to roll perception. I will get to you in a minute.
Oh!
Takumi, we will go to you now. Oh.
Okay, I will look up in the sky and see what time of day it might be now.
Roll nature. It's like maybe it's still probably like early, just before mid-afternoon. You know, you guys,
Okay,
you
so-
like the fight didn't take too long, but you've been traveling for a little while now, and you did spend a fair bit of time stabilizing Cassiopeia and Wa. So, for the moment, it at latest mid-afternoon, but looking more like still early afternoon.
Okay. Then I will just look over to where Seelia is and just say to Seelia, "You handled yourself pretty well back there. It was definitely a very tough encounter."
Here's to hoping we all handle ourselves a little better in the future.
I will nod my head, and that will be it for me for now.
Yeah.
I will be right back for a minute.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Kretash, you think that you saw something as you're sort of scanning the plains as you ride through, but when you look back, you think, quite honestly, it was more likely just a blow in the wind.
Can I just ask
I'm-
a law question when you finish this one?
Yeah, sure. Kretash, do you have anything you want to do with that information?
Well,
I am
if
back.
Welcome.
knowing what I know about my character, if I think I saw something, I have to jump off and find out.
Okay.
I have to.
You get off the horse and everyone kind of looks over at you with an odd stare. Wow, what was your question before we do this?
Even though I'm unconscious,
Mm-hmm.
am I deep unconsciousness where I won't pick up anything, or light unconsciousness where I would have picked up some stuff?
You are deep unconscious.
Which then leads to the next question, which is, oh, I can't even remember what it is now. Don't worry.
Okay. If you do remember it, don't be afraid to speak up. Kretash, as you hop off, everyone kind of stops, and you go over to where you thought you saw something. There's this sort of lone tree stood around it, being a bunch of flowers of different kinds. You don't really care too much. Roll for me investigation.
Please be good. Please be good. Please be good.
You look around, and you see a few scratches on the bark, but otherwise, that's all you can really find, unfortunately.
Okay, can Seelia just turn to him and say, is there something there? To Kretash.
I thought I saw something, but I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm not sure we have the time to explore right now. Seeing that, I point to them. So maybe we can keep an eye out while we travel. Trying to kind of get you to come back on the horse so we can continue.
I'll get back on the horse and as I'm scratching my face.
Okay. As you continue to ride once more, after maybe an hour of travel, you would imagine, you begin to see small smokestacks poking up. You get closer, you see buildings. And as you arrive in Ocean's Edge, you see people sort of coming out of their houses, coming out of what looks to be a large tavern. And you are greeted by both cheers and murmurs of intrigue, concern. It's kind of hard to tell at this point, but it is a large group of people. So sorry, my cat is trying to get at something.
Oh, baby.
Alright. As you ride in, the horses are drawn into a particular tent, one with purple canopies, and in behind what looks to be some kind of a stall, an old man with a wiry grey beard, glasses sitting on a hooked nose, old but gentle eyes, and the guards all get off and they begin to take Wa and Cassiopeia and carry them over to this old man.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna, go and escort them with Cassiopeia.
Okay.
I will help.
Kretash? Yep. Kretash, do you want to go with them? What do you want to do?
I will go with them.
Okay. You are all brought to the old man, and he takes one look at these two, and immediately he goes over and he pulls out these little linen bed-like frames, putting some fabrics over them. The guards lie the two of them down. And he begins looking over them. You see his hands glow lightly. And he looks up at all of you. Goblins?
Hobgoblin.
Ah. I expected as such. No worry, I have just the thing for this. And he goes over to one of several boxes. He sort of files through them. You hear the clinking of small glass bottles and containers. And he pulls out a green, slightly radiating bottle. He goes over to Wa, uncorks it, and pours it gently into his mouth, going over to Cassiopeia, doing the same. And a few moments later, Cassiopeia, while you begin to stir, you begin to wake up as though you have been in a deep slumber. You see a small crowd around you, but most people have sort of gotten on with their day. You see over you an old man, and then as you tilt your head over to the right, you see your companions standing alongside some relatively well-armored gentlemen.
Oh,
What happened?
has anyone got a whiskey?
We brought both of you back. We brought you to Ocean's Edge. We made it to the town.
Warren Cassiopeia,
Hobgoblins.
before this continues, Warren Cassiopeia, you are now on 5 hit points each.
Huzzah!
Thank God.
Half my health.
Well,
Continue. So
we
sorry.
got our butt kicked, to almost. So that was. We made it out, barely. But we're happy to have you back.
Happy to not be dead. Good to be back.
It's good both you are still up and kicking, of sorts.
Yeah.
What happened with the rest of the fight?
We took them down, brought them back with us, so the guards here can interrogate them, see what they know.
Why aren't we interrogating them?
I
You-
will look over to the captain. Go ahead, Rai.
Yeah, I would just say excellent question and smile at the captain.
Because it
You're
is,
in charge?
it is neither your
Kretash.
responsibility. Sorry, you go.
I was gonna say, Kretash will look at Wa and say, the captain's a jerk.
And are you the captain?
I am, and
How much interrogation experience have you got?
he looks over to Kretash. I have a duty to my people and to my lady.
Okay.
Newcomers
nice. will not be a part of an interrogation unless they have been properly vetted. Turning
What's the vetting process?
turning to Wa.
So what would you class as being properly vetted then?
That's what she was gonna ask.
Being
Rai face palms.
being people I can trust, and not people who I just happen to come across surrounded and covered in blood.
What about an ex-member of the Boros Legion military?
Oh, the name drop.
Ooh.
Roll persuasion.
He knew I was going to come out with this as well, because I'm guessing
Yeah.
he actually researched the thing that I gave him the hint on.
Mm.
Oh, persuasion. Awesome. Now, wait. Do I get advantage on this or not?
No, you do not.
Oh.
How much
Okay.
do you roll?
I rolled a 6 in total.
That's less than all of us.
That's worse. I mean, to be fair, I'm still injured.
Well, actually, no, sorry. Sorry, Takumi had a nat 1, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even
Captain
say
now
this
seems
is.
less convincing.
I wouldn't even say this is a persuasion. I'm not trying to persuade him. I'm asking a genuine question.
No, well, it's not so much the fact that you're trying to persuade him, but it is the nature of which you say it that is attempting to. Because you are trying to persuade him to let you be a part of the interrogation.
Oh, not
Um,
at the moment. No, I'm just trying to find out what counts as being vetted.
Well, yeah, but so the persuasion is like, you're dropping that name in. You're like, oh, this is who I am. Seeing if that'll have an effect. He will look at you and he will sit on a box, draw his sword and plant it into the dirt. With whom did you serve?
I served with the Swift Blade. Our occupation was to infiltrate and occupy. Spent
What's-
a lot of this week researching.
Swift Blade, huh?
Swift Blade.
Well, you have my respect. However, your legion has no jurisdiction here. Trinity Isle is an independent state. We are ruled by our own, for our own.
But surely in the respect of rules of engagement, this prisoner is ours, and I'm happy for you to take lead on this interrogation, but I would still like one of us present throughout. If that would be a possibility, it would be great. It would be of great respect if you would allow this for us. You may still lead the interrogation, but we would like to still be a part of it, or at the very least, I would still like to be a part of it.
Roll
From one
another,
minute
roll another
to the other.
persuasion with this time with advantage.
Oh shit.
Good job.
We can't see your rolls, though. You have to.
9
Your second
with
one?
advantage. Like
Mother.
seriously, I think my dice. I think it's because I'm so damaged.
Saw.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say he rolled 8 then 9 were his 2 rolls.
Yeah.
That last one was a 14. Oh my god.
What's your name, soldier?
While short temper.
Rank.
Hang on. I
Number
need to go
one.
back to this is the bit I don't have written down yet.
You can kind of improvise it a little bit if you want.
Triple silver star and a golden wing.
Final rank was captain.
Oh.
Not bad.
Especially in the Swiftblade, one of the most revered sections of the Boros Legion's armed military forces.
Indeed. However, being a captain, you understand protection of the people is most important. Would you not?
I would, and you must also understand that these 4 people are also classed as under my protection, and they have not my protection, but they are classed as my people. We have come together following the same transport, and so for me to be able to protect my people, I need to make sure that this area, which I trust you are fully competent in doing, the people in this, I need to make sure that this is being dealt with properly. As I say, I'm not asking to interfere with the interrogation, I am just asking to oversee.
These are your people?
I would class these people as people I have fought with now, and even though we may not know each other much, I would give my life for each and every one of them.
You need to learn to discipline them better. Because your
I'm fully
people
aware.
have threatened us.
Which
that-
one?
And I do it again.
Kretash, shut up.
We apologize. He is still a little bit wild, but he was very instrumental in handling the hobgoblins.
In
I will
response
have
to this
to agree with
discipline, and Kretash saying that, I would like to throw my dagger in between his feet.
Oh shit. What if you
Whose
miss,
feet?
though? That's gonna be a critical.
And I would
Oh,
like to do
please
this
don't
to
kill him.
show that I'm trying to discipline and bring these people together. So this is a show more than an attack.
So Kretash's feet, right?
Roll,
Yes, Kretash's
roll
feet.
intimidation.
Right, here we go.
And what is he rolling it against?
He's not rolling it against anything. You will respond to whatever he rolls.
For fuck's sake. 9!
Could work.
Kretash,
still work.
Kretash's response is as Kretash decides.
Kretash chuckles and walks out.
Damn.
Okay.
Burn.
That's fine, I've still got 3 people there.
The captain will look at you. Right now, your priority is getting back on your feet. If
In that case,
your group can prove that they have Ocean's Edge and the plains' best interests at heart, then perhaps we will talk.
I mean, we could have just walked away from the burning caravan.
I still don't know what all of you truly have lying here at Trinity Isle. Yes, you survived a couple of fights perhaps, but clearly you're struggling.
So, you know those dock workers that you've got dead at the moment by your gates? Who do you think dealt with that?
Who do you think was dealing with the situation long before you ever showed up? You'll know
It's fine, but you can see we're helping.
you are helping. And I admit that and I thank you for that. But this goes beyond help. You don't
Okay.
know what we know.
Can I
look.
use this opportunity to cast Divine Sense?
What does that mean?
I would like to detect good and evil to make sure that the guards are
Yeah.
actually having good
Yeah.
intentions.
You cast it. Is there a role for that, or is it just something you
Nope,
do?
as an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 foot. So I can detect good, I can detect evil, and I can know the location of celestial fiends and undead.
Okay.
Did you just lick a knife? Sir!
So,
A butter knife.
so as it is a turn, it lasts for 6 seconds. You do not sense anything nearby. You sense that the captain and the guards are of good intention. They have no malice. They have nothing to hide from you at this point in time, other than things that they are of a need to restrict you from. But they have no ill intention.
Okay.
I'd like to make one last request. Can you at
Very
least do
well.
me the decency of allowing me to have a go at interrogating, and only once you have.
Roll persuasion.
Can you just let the fucking bard do some persuasion? I swear to God, y'all are failing
I
as
mean,
fuck.
Celia.
I can't-
Celia.
I do have. I do
trying.
have. What's the bonus thing?
Proficiency.
I have proficiency in
And
persuasion.
Celia, you
How
did
much?
try earlier.
I did, but it was after a nat 1, so I rolled with a disadvantage.
Oh,
It was after a nat 1.
Oh, it's a dirty 20. So
Rithik will look at you. What's your name?
already told him my name.
No, like
Yeah.
your last name. He wants it
Short
again.
temper.
I can see where you get it from.
Thanks, mate.
Ouch.
You have to prove yourself still. You are strangers to Trinity Isle.
Then restrain me whilst I'm in there.
But
Luck.
you have proven to be useful and of good intention.
Okay. Can I now?
Yeah,
speak?
go.
Okay. Let me just get my thoughts together because that was a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So Celia is just gonna look at the captain. She's gonna just be like, I know you've been going through a lot, especially having your lady be empty, be not around. And I know that you've had trouble with especially cracking the hobgoblins because of the protections that they are wearing. And I am aware that you have had an attempt that was pretty close to removing or interacting with their protections, aka their rings. And I am not really sure as to how much of your guard and your people deal well with magic. But as you did so see our friend earlier, who was, although out of turn and totally out of line, for which I apologize, he is very powerful with magic. So am I. And between all of us, we definitely can find better ways to deal with that little problem of yours if you'd let us. Can I roll persuasion?
Roll pure charisma.
What does that mean?
Just
You just click the charisma button. It's next to where it says proficiency bonus, next to your walking speed.
Did
It's
that
the
roll?
stat.
Yeah, I think it rolled.
okay.
23.
Yep. Oh wow, nat 20.
No,
Oh no,
No,
sorry, no, not
18.
20.
no, it's not.
18
It's
was
dirty.
I misread.
It's dirty.
You
It's okay.
I misread.
It's dirty.
you are charming, elf. Although I am somewhat insulted to think that you think we would just send any mage to such a task. We did have the elves involved in cracking those rings. I will say
But have
to
you had anyone like him?
as powerful as he may be, he's clearly not nearly as far deep into magic as you claim him to be. However, your tenacity as a group is astounding. My proposition is this. You will stay here until your allies have recovered. And if you prove yourselves to be able to help Ocean Edge's people, perhaps the Hobgoblin will still be in custody when we next meet.
What do you need?
Ask around town, see what needs doing. With the goblin attacks, I'm sure that people are experiencing hard times.
Okay. We can handle that. Don't lose the goblin though. And don't kill him. So far he's our only lead, and as far as I'm aware, those are hard to catch.
We might be bad at breaking them, but no goblin, hobgoblin, kobold, orc has ever escaped our custody. The
Then
only
don't
one that
kill
ever
them.
has was
Sorry.
far beyond anything natural.
Okay. Well, in that case, just don't kill him. And which one was that one that escaped? Was it the one whom you almost broke?
I'd rather not discuss it now.
At a later date, then.
I lost all the friends that day.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Me too.
I almost lost part of my party today, so I can't even imagine it. But you'd understand why we would like to help stop that.
I don't doubt your desires, Elf. But with the way the world is these days, you'll forgive me if I don't immediately trust 5 strangers who show up on the island with no record to their names.
That we understand.
I recommend the Rolling Waves Tavern. It's a good place to rest and the food is warm. As long as you're not causing trouble, they'll look after you.
Thank you. We're going to head out there. And when can we find you again?
Find one of the guards. Tell them you're looking for Captain Rithik. They'll know where I am.
Okay. Very well. We're gonna go and rest up and get our party up to code.
Up to speed.
Up to speed, up to code, up to health. Just yeah, thank you. Let's go.
Rithik will nod, and he and the 2 other guards will begin taking the hobgoblin and goblin away. At which point the apothecary will return and offer both Cassiopeia and Wa a pair of crutches each.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cassiopeia will accept the crutches.
The apothecary
could you-
And
will smile at all 5 of you.
I'm gone. I walked out, remember?
I know. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but he still looks at you. As you're-
He's
No,
gone.
no, I've walked out. I've left. I'm gone. I'm not in the room.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause he got you didn't make that.
I
clear
walked
enough.
outside.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it is outside. The whole thing is outside. But he does still.
No.
He looks in your direction, Kretash. Be it through crowd or solid object, he looks in your direction as well.
he looks through his solid object at Kretash. Jesus, who are we dealing
Right
with?
into his soul.
With his grubby little hands in there. I will not stop.
Hey, they look like mine. You know,
And-
still touch skeleton hand.
As his gaze drifts across you 5. I look forward to seeing how you will change history. And with that,
Hopefully for the better.
And with that, he simply walks away. He is blue cloak sort of drifting in the wind, and he will turn a corner and go outside.
That blue cloak, did it have any symbol on it, or just color?
What's your natural perception?
12.
It had a
Wait,
circle,
yeah.
half black, half white.
A circle, half black, half white. Okay.
What would you five like to do now?
We can go to the tab. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, as they all approach Kretash will have taken some time to cool down. He will apologize to everyone for his harsh temper.
We
he will
haven't
thank.
moved anywhere yet.
Well, this is just
Started.
as you guys end up coming past me. This is like, I will apologize for my harsh temper. I will thank Seelia
Use words.
for
How?
her
Tell us
assistance.
how.
Man, you guys are
Tell
making
us
me
how.
blush.
Show us why.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will.
Okay.
I will say I apologize for my temper. Celia, thank you for your assistance during the fight and even afterwards. But Wa, don't ever think that you can intimidate me.
The intention was never to intimidate. We were trying to put on a performance, try and get those guys on our side. It's not my fault that you weren't able to understand that.
You all are acting way out of line. We want these people on our good sides. What do? You threaten them. You throw a dagger at your own companion. This is not how it works. Was it for show? Intimidation tactics are bullshit. What are you gonna do? You're gonna show them what? You're gonna punish him? Your companion? No. That's not how this works.
No, but
We
what I
have to
wanted
be
to
a
do with this
united
quickly.
front. No,
Yes,
it's
a
so
united front is fine. When they're already against one person, showing that you can lash out at the one person is fine. And with that, I'm going to turn around and I'm just going to walk away from the party in search of a blacksmith.
What do you mean walk away? Bitch, you're on crunches.
Okay, I'll hobble away, scratch away. However it is, I will turn around and I will walk away from everybody else. I will see you guys at the end later.
As Wa
Well-
walks away, would anyone like to respond?
Shall we
I'll.
head to the inn? I'll just ask to everyone here. Still here.
I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
You
You'll
do it,
need
Lily,
it.
first, and I think we all could too.
Yeah.
Do you need any help walking? Cassiopeia.
Oh no, that's okay. I don't really need these, and I'll put the crutches in my inventory.
You may add 2 crutches to your inventory.
It's good. I'm collecting
mean-
things.
Yeah, you have things now.
They actually have a weapon roll?
That could.
I mean,
I think you can do
improvise weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Kretash, are you going with them to the inn, or?
That depends on your response to
If you send
some
a
other stuff.
message? Okay.
I have. I've sent multiple.
Well, just a heads up,
Not at the
I
moment.
might-
Not at
I
the moment.
Might not be
Not at the moment?
Not at the moment.
Okay. How
Potentially-
long do you have,
Yeah.
Barry?
Okay, if it's I was gonna say if it's in the future, it is something I would. Yeah, well,
Okay.
it's
Barinade.
definitely something I want to do as soon as possible.
Barinade, are you?
But yeah, I'll
you
follow
alright,
along
mate?
silently.
Are you alright?
Yeah, just a heads up. I might not be able to stay too much longer.
That's
This
alright.
session
We're
drags on.
gonna be ending in a few minutes. I want to sort of end the day and then finish up there because we're coming to the 3 hours or just over, but we started a little bit late. So yeah, it won't be much longer. No worries. So we will start with Wa, as he is solo at this moment. Wa, you do, after a small bit of looking around, sort of going around on crutches, you do see a blacksmith. You see the smoke, you see the glow of the forge. And you see a Minotaur sort of working the smelter, pulling the rope, pulling the chain,
Nice.
as the glows, as the embers sort of float up. And you also see a rather large woman and quite muscular man as well. The woman is looks like she's having a smoke, and the man is polishing and using a grindstone on a group of blades. How would you like to approach?
Good day. I don't suppose you're open for wares?
The gentleman will look up at you and give you a warm smile, and he will put the blade down. Looks like you got yourself into a bit of a troubled day, huh?
Indeed. That's why I'm here. I want to be able to change up my fighting style to prevent this from happening again.
Well, it'll depend what you're looking for, but I'm sure I can find something for you.
2 light blades.
2 light blades. Alright, and he sort of looks around, and you sort of see the woman put out a cigarette and walk past the man and the Minotaur and go inside the building itself. The gentleman will he will pull out 2 short swords, and they will glisten, made of a lovely shining steel. And he will bring them over to you.
I'd like to obviously inspect the craftsmanship to see if they're durable. Obviously, they look nice. Are they durable? Is kind of what I'm looking for on the blades.
Roll investigation.
9.
What's your rolls
They,
today?
I mean, they look, you know, they're pretty well made. They look quite sturdy, but honestly, with the state you're in now, like it's kind of hard to discern a notable detail.
How much for the pair?
Well, someone like you, for the pair, I could cut you a bit of a deal, I suppose. If you're willing to buy the lot, we could say 7 gold and call it a day.
I'm happy with 7 gold, but would you be interested in taking my great sword as a trade-in?
The great sword. If you could, he sort of holds out his hand, putting the blades gently in the Minotaur's hand, who sort of takes them and holds them, and he looks at you. If I could see it.
Yep, pull the blade out and hold it blade facing down and presenting the hilt to him.
He will take the great sword and hold it in a 2-hand grip, the blade pointing up to the heavens. You notice that his grip seems quite experienced. You know, he's handled many blades like this. He'll give it a couple swings. He'll flourish it, making sure he's at a safe distance, of course. That is fine a blade as ever I've seen these days. Where'd you find so nice a craft?
It's something I achieved on the battlegrounds of a previous war.
War hero, huh? I like your types. Tell you what, I don't normally do trades, but I can see you're having a rough time. The sword, 2 gold pieces. You got yourself a deal.
Sure. And I'll extend one hand whilst leaning on the other to shake his hand for the deal.
He shakes your hand with a strong but warm grip, shaking it firmly.
What's your name, good sir?
My name is Dorian.
Dorian, it's been a pleasure. My name's Wa. It's nice to meet somebody so welcoming and warm in this new town.
And it is nice to meet someone so fine and knowledgeable about my craft.
Thank you.
He will put
Fine.
the greatsword
So
gently
fine.
in the holster. The Minotaur will slowly
Nice
walk
hand.
over and sort of looking down slightly will hand you the 2 short swords.
Perfect.
And you can add 2 short swords to your inventory.
Cool, and remove the greatsword.
Yes. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I would probably ask if there's a place where I'd be able to purchase things like healing potions. I'm assuming that somewhere like this that's under siege constantly would have places that would sell it.
Well, if you want potions, I talk to the apothecary. If you want general goods, then you know we have the local trader. Honestly, these days we're waiting for a shipment to come in.
Understandably, I wouldn't like to take too much away from the town as it is. So I will take my part, and I will come back and see you soon whenever I need a touch up on these fine weapons, good sir.
Very well. It has been my pleasure, TheMrWa.
Appreciate it, Dorian.
All right. And as you walk away, do you go to the tavern?
Yeah, I mean, I literally, the only reason I left them was so I could do that. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me just make sure that's all balanced. Okay. Right. Going to the tavern with our motley crew. As you
Would
enter.
we like?
As you enter the building, you notice how it feels warm, inviting. There's a large fireplace on the left wall as you enter. You see humans, elves, and halflings drinking, eating, enjoying themselves. A couple barmaids walking through serving meals and drinks. A pair of elves sit in the corner discussing shadowed leathers and some interesting insignias all over their arms and chests. You see the bartender sat at the head of the bar along with a young gentleman with orange hair and beard, not too long, well shaven, well presented. And in the darkest corner of the inn, you see a single orc sat alone, battle axe resting on his lap, papers spread across the table surprisingly neatly. And on the far side, you see a metallic figure sat there looking at a piece of paper. The floor is open.
Sorry, who was looking at the piece of paper?
You have the orc looking at loads of paper, and you have a metal-looking figure looking at a single paper sheet.
Can I look at the party and suggest, do you want to sit down and maybe grab a bite?
That
And chat
would be
a bit.
nice, yes.
I like the sound of that.
Okay, so can we sit on a table maybe I don't know if we should go further or near the elves. Like, does anyone have any preferences where we sit?
Not really, no.
I can tell you that there are 2 open tables that would be able to seat 5 people or more. There is one that is close to the elves, but there is also one closer towards the orc. Not next to him, but, you know, closer than most of the people in the inn.
Okay, does Seelia recognize the elves that are sitting there?
Recognize in what way? In terms of specifically those people or just species?
Like more like species and markings and stuff.
They are not something you recognize, no.
Okay, so let's sit near them. Let's sit near those. And can I do a perception check and maybe try and hear a little bit more about what they're talking about?
What's your passive?
1 second. 13.
You hear as much as they are speaking in the elven tongue. You pick up the occasional word. Something about a forest. Something about goblins. Something about orcs. But otherwise, you know, it's difficult to hear with the crowd that's going on around you.
Moods.
Can I investigate, see what that metal figure actually is, find out more about it. Investigation wise.
What's your what's your passive perception first?
My passive perception is 12.
You can make a history then. Maybe a history check. Warren Baronade are messaging each other, I feel. With the way
I
they're
asked the
smoking
two
each
that
other.
almost
We're sending
died.
secret notes in class.
Oh.
Takumi, that is a Warforged.
Okay. Alright.
You do not recognize its, I don't want to say its model, but you don't recognize anything identifying about it, but given your history, you can tell that that is a Warforged.
Yeah, so it doesn't look familiar, but it's just different than
Yeah.
those. Okay, alright.
Mm.
Kretash, Cassiopeia, would
Yeah.
you two like to do anything?
Sammy,
Is there? Could I just do a general perception check, maybe to see if there's anything outside of what we've kind of looked at, to see if there's anything else that's suspicious around, or just generally check the area?
What's your
survey it?
passive? I'm going off passives for the moment.
Okay. Even if I'm actively looking out, or
For the
my
for the
passive-
moment, yes. For the moment, yes.
Okay, passive is 15.
Okay, can we?
Yep.
Yeah. Go. Sorry.
As you look around, you can kind of see occasionally the bartender will kind of look at the door, then look at the windows, and then go back to his work. Look at the door, look at the windows, go back to his work. Look at the door, look at the windows. Like every couple of minutes, he'll sort of do the same thing. And you can see that the orc, from what you can tell, he occasionally looks up, looks around, sort of looks at you guys, looks at the bartender, looks at the elves. When he looks at Kretash, Seelia, and the elves, he'll kind of give like a look of disdain, and then go back to his papers, ruffling through them, occasionally
Okay.
tearing one up and sort of putting it to the side.
Wait, hang on. Is this the
So
Warforged or
ulti-
the orc?
That is the
Sorry.
orc. That is the orc.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah.
Dude, what the fuck? Is this like a
Kretash-
potential possible second encounter?
We are not ready for
Yeah.
it. We weren't.
I can tell you as much as in this tavern there is not a second encounter.
I take my crutch and just shove it down my own throat. I ain't doing this again.
Like, leave it to Kretash to create a second
Plus
encounter. though.
that first one took an hour and a half, and I don't want to keep you guys that long.
No.
Baronade nearly fell asleep.
I'm so sorry, Baron. I'm so sorry, Baronade.
No, I'm sorry. It's okay.
No,
It is daytime.
Kretash is
It
actually
is-
going to walk away from the group for a second.
Where will he go?
Kretash is going up to the bartender.
Cassiopeia is the only one that sees Kretash sort of actively move away from the 15.
Hmm.
You go up to the bartender. He looks at you, looks you up and down. What are you buying then?
Actually, it's what I'm offering. I need some work, and I don't care what I'm doing. Got anything for me?
Roll persuasion.
Be good. Please be good. This is important.
Boy is a broke bitch. Our boy is gonna keep being a broke bitch.
I needed that.
Shit.
It would be rude of me to speak of the secrets of others, but everyone could be convinced for the right price. And he sort of looks at you with a dirty look.
I'll wait. I'll offer
Sure.
him. Wait, hang on. Bear with me. I've got to see how much money I've got.
Yep.
2
Okay,
seconds.
I've
I'm gonna
got
get to
that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I will also run for a second.
I'm going to offer him 3 gold to work serving drinks for him.
Okay. You put
What
the
a
coins down on the table. He'll look at you, and in one fluid motion, he will like swipe the coins and slide them over into a strong box over at the side of the bar.
I'm back.
Well, let me have a think. There's been talk of bandit trouble, not too far from here, a bit to the south. There's a missing person report that was issued a couple of weeks ago. And I know that that crazy old bugger running the museum is always looking for a helping hand. What else?
But what about right here? Couldn't I help you at all?
Not help me. Those elves over there are from the hunting guild, if that's your speed. But me
I'm
myself,
thinking,
I'm fine.
Don't need an extra hand to serve drinks? Not even for a couple more gold?
We're not looking to hire. Will that be all?
That'll be all. I'll head back to the group.
Kretash, you walk back to the group. It is at this point that while you enter, see your companions sat at the table, and you all sit together. And that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
I just went out. I wouldn't sit straight with them. I'd go sit at the bar first.
Alright, well we will discuss that.
And if
We'll
Wa
discuss
goes to the
that
bar,
tomorrow.
I'll join.
We'll discuss that in a couple of weeks. So, but for now, I just wanted to know because Barinade, Malachi, I know it's bloody late for you. Well, yeah,
I don't know what you're on
Oh,
about. It's only
wait.
8:30 in the morning.
If anything, it's really early.
But
Yeah.
but
What are you on about?
the session's ended and you all level up to level 2.
Yay! I love
We
you.
bloody
I
deserve
love
it.
you.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
love you.
Thank
that's my
God.
character.
Okay, so we're gonna go through leveling independently off stream.
We could, yeah. So I'm gonna end the stream, and we can either, if you want to discuss it now, we can, or we can discuss it at some point in the next 2 weeks. But
We've got 2 weeks. Baronade needs to sleep.
Yeah.
I will
yeah,
go do
because
that.
Rai, you were busy, which is why we've had this session this week. So the next
Yo.
session will be on October 16th, right in the middle of spooky season.
Yes.
Awesome. Fits perfectly.
I hope we don't
Absolutely.
get another big bad, because that was big.
Like, all right, that wasn't the intention. It just kind of happened.
Sir.
But
Sir.
I nerfed that. All right, that hobgoblin should have been getting 4 attacks every single time. Okay.
Just as a reminder for everyone as well, but if no matter whose chat you're in, this session has been hosted by CJ_Zephyr, who's live streaming this
Mhm.
now. So please make sure you go check them out at twitch.tv/CJ_Zephyr. If everyone in their respective channels can do these shout outs as I'm saying them, that'd be great.
Hang on, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go puke. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, that's fine. Joining us on this campaign, we have Shadowblade, who is not a streamer, so they're not streaming at the moment. We've got DelphiniumRai. Again, you can find them at twitch.tv/DelphiniumRai. You've got TheBarinade, twitch.tv/TheBarinade. You've got me, TheMrWa, twitch.tv/TheMrWa. And you've got Malachi Gaming, which is twitch.tv/Malachi__gaming. These are all the people that are part of this campaign. So please make sure you've followed each and every one of these amazing people.
And-
Thank you for shouting us all out.
Yes, thank you.
And also check their Twitters if you want to see some funny stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, go follow me on
Yes.
Twitter.
In fact, Zephyr himself has coming out with a real live tweet very
with a
soon.
banger tweet.
Yes. Which you really need to watch the movie, Zeph. It's amazing.
I don't want to watch the fucking. I mean, I don't have time to watch the movie for a start.
It's an hour and a half.
I
But
wish
okay.
I had an hour and a half free. I wish I had that. Free
Oof.
time is a thing of the past. But
And as usual, after this session, if people want to jump into the VC and the Discord, they're more than welcome to join.
I will be hopping in.
Yeah,
more
same.
likely because I haven't for the last couple of days. But first off, I need to see who's live to see who I'm gonna raid. Because I was thinking about going a bit longer, but I'm tired.
Sleep, rest.
Thanks so much for hosting session. Lots of love.
Always a
Appreciate it.
pleasure. I think I'm gonna raid Kate because I haven't raided them for a while.
That's a good point. Yeah, same here.
But yeah, so if you need me to send the link, I can do that. But yeah, I'm gonna raid Kate. But thank you all for joining me. It's always a pleasure having you guys here.
You did great.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And I actually don't have to do
You
that.
did great.
I don't have to do
Almost
that
killing
much
us.
prep for next session. I've got
Yeah,
that
'cause we
at
did.
least. 'Cause I thought that battle was gonna take a while, but I didn't think it was gonna take that long. I did nerf
Freaking
it.
Jacob. Freaking
It was-
Jacob again.
Jacob.
Honestly, that battle was very humbling after the previous battle where they just wrecked everyone. Oh, they're saying buy on streams. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine.
It was humbling, but we did learn to strategize.
Mhm.
We did get some good strategy in.
Yep. And creativity and stuff, and all that
Yes,
lovely stuff. And
Strategizing could have been better, but we're learning. We're
well,
getting
you know,
there.
and we've established some rules that weren't previously established, like the death saving rule
Yeah.
and flanking and all that. So now you guys have that knowledge.
Yeah, and the knowledge of help actions and
Yes,
stuff like that.
absolutely. It's always learning. But you'll be beginning of next session. You'll all be level 2. You'll be a bit more powerful.
I hope, because God.
I'm back.
Oh, I'm sure we will be. We
But,
are.
Yeah. But it's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. And it will be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Much love.
Because
Oh wait, sorry. Are we going over the leveling up now, or are we gonna do that? In 2 weeks'
we're
time?
gonna do
I
that.
think
We're gonna do that anytime off stream. I'm gonna end stream now.
Oh yeah.
If you
Sorry.
want to talk about it, like when we get in the court, I'm more than happy to do that. If you want to talk about it another day, completely get that as well. Just so long as it's done before the next session.
Yep.
But yeah. But yeah, that's all good. And as always, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I hope everyone looks after themselves. And
You all as well.
and from here on out, every 2 weeks there will be a new Trinity episode up. So
I'm hyped.
a little back-to-back, A, because of Rai's schedule, and B, to you know, try and establish things. But thank you all for being here. I'm going to go and end stream now.
Thank you.
Thanks for hosting. You did great again, as always.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure. Always a
Thank you guys.
pleasure. All right.
Lovely.
I'll see you guys on the flip side. Stay safe. Much love. All that jazz.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Bye.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. You have a good evening too, Bungle. And yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out and being here for as long as you guys were. It's been an absolute joy. But I will see you all very, very soon. We're gonna raid Cloud Kate now. There we go. Playing Valorant. Lovely jubbly. So we'll go do that now. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Stay safe. Much love. All that jazz.